And we are live.
And we're live. Great. Well, welcome everybody to the game Precious One. I forgot how to do an introduction, so we'll start with the characters instead. Going from left to right, Zenith.
Yeah, so the game is Precious One, so it's me. Anyway, my name is Zenith Tradewind, and I am a swashbuckler rogue and air genasi. And I have
Wonderful.
a rubber ducky of myself. Yeah, that's... Move on.
Yes, you do have a rubber ducky, and I'm very amused. Next up, Lupin.
Lupin, or Alpha as he goes by publicly. Only his friend, some of his close friends know him by his real name anymore. Is a human druid ranger and one level of monk. He is basically the leader of the pack. He has ranger, beastmaster, and druid for wild shape. He has his beast companion Beta, and then several weaker versions of just regular wolves and young wolves. That up to 9 canines following him at the moment.
That is a lot of puppies.
Puppy licked for everyone who's friendly.
So, Pan, you were in my first ever game in the DDG. How does it feel to be a part of one of my actual games?
I am, and I'm happy to be back. I've been working in Medusa's Smile on the graveyard that I oversee there, so it's been a while, but it's good to be back in the Dungeon Delvers Guild and walk around seeing many new faces, many old faces, and giving out giant Furbolg head pats as I am 7'2" and 580 pounds. So got good size hands to pat young ones' heads. And at 275 years old, you've seen some things and experienced some things, but there's still so much left to learn. And I am a cleric, a grave cleric specifically.
Yes, I could not agree more. And as a fun little bit of trivia, I remember in the first game that I was introduced to the guild and you, I misheard you and thought you were 2 foot tall.
Yes, it was quite a
Which
surprise
made me-
when I got
It's a
down to
little
your
made me-
face.
which made me very confused for most of the game, but anyway.
It happens.
Moving
It's
on.
okay. Giant Furbolg head pat. Pat.
Awesome. Next up, a new face, to me at least, Theron.
Theronilo, a high elf rogue. I just like doing rogue stuff. And
Cool.
shooting stuff.
Yes. Good.
So is it my turn?
Yes, Garth, who the hell are you?
Well, I'm Girth. I'm a halfling. I'm a wizard, and I'm low on level in rogue, so I'm a wizard level 8, rogue level 1. But I am an adventurer, and I'm here because it's been a while since I've done a guild job. I've been visiting my parents back home near Zendretta, where I went to school, and I got tired of that really fast, so I'm here. I'm ready to go on another adventure, and I'm excited to see what's going on.
Okie dokie. Well, shall we find out what's going on then? Yes, is the answer. You don't have a choice. So, this gentleman at the top here, or possibly female, it's kind of difficult to tell. They've been stood in the guild for the last maybe 2 or 3 days, trying to recruit some relatively powerful members of the guild, but without giving a specific reason. They always seem to dodge the question. Every time somebody asks what the actual job is, they always go something along the lines of, it's recontainment, and refuse to elaborate. However, despite their obtuseness, the 5 of you have managed to agree to come and help them out. So, the 5 of you are sat at a table in the corner of the guild, with this character standing beside you, all. He tucked off away in the corner so that nobody can listen in, and he goes, "Well, thank you all for agreeing to help us out. My name is Morgan."
Hi, Morgan. I'm Girth.
And it's very nice to meet you, Garth.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine.
I take it you're the sort of de facto leader of this little group.
Me? Oh my, no. No, I'm just a
That's
halfling.
funny. That's a funny joke.
It is rather silly, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm not the leader.
Right.
I am the alpha of my pack, but we are all equals at this table in this new pack.
Yes, I can see you have plenty of canine companions. He sort of leans a little bit away, wrinkles his nose. Anyway, as I've said, my name is Morgan Sage. I am a butler to Duchess Phoebe Aurochs Hemsworth. Now, Duchess Hemsworth is collecting a menagerie of sorts, and unfortunately one of our most prized creatures has escaped. She is offering 1,500 gold coins to each of you if you can retrieve it and recontain it, keeping it alive.
Ooh.
Alive
Well-
and unharmed, that is certainly. Oh, are your menagerie treated well?
They are definitely treated.
Sorry, I had my mic up the wrong way if I was quiet. If I see words, if I see evidence that your treatment of your creatures in your care is not optimal, we will be having words after this adventure.
Well, fair enough. Please direct all and any, I suppose, complaints to me. Duchess Hemsworth does not have the time to deal with such things.
What kind of creature is this again? I'm sorry.
It's... He sort of glances around at the guild. We will explain in further detail when we get to Lady Hemsworth's mansion.
Would you happen to have maybe a picture or anything that I could visualize?
No, not on me, I'm afraid.
Where do you think the creature ran off to? Is it loose on the grounds? Is it in the manor? Is it off somewhere?
Well, he pulls out a handkerchief and sort of rubs his brow. Okay, so while we were excavating for an underground addition to the menagerie, we stumbled across a sort of temple underground. And we don't know exactly what kind of temple it is, or who it was for, but that's where we found the creature. We had contained it previously, but it has since escaped and run back down there.
What kind of
Right.
temple was it?
Big and snake-esque. We believe it to be related to the Yuan Ti. But unfortunately, we haven't really had an opportunity to investigate.
The air
Anybody
is
that we
always
have
so
sent...
still and stale down underground.
Yes, I could not agree more.
I
He-
don't know what
he
you're
rubs his
complaining
brow.
about. I don't know what you're complaining about. Those areas are incredibly peaceful.
Perhaps your creature had reason to run away if it was poorly treated.
How can something be
will-
beautiful without a clear view of the open skies?
Well, um, listen, this is a discussion we could have in another point. Regardless, my Lady Duchess Hemsworth is offering each of you 1,500 gold coins in return for recapturing this creature alive. What do you say?
Sure.
Deal.
1,500 would go a long way to protecting other creatures.
I think that sounds fine. Tell me, does she like wine?
Yes, she drinks
Girth pulls out a bottle of elven wine. I've been carrying this around for a long time. I've been trying to sell it, but I keep forgetting. Maybe I can give it to her if
Is there a reason you do not drink it?
I don't know.
I think I cut out for a second there.
I'm a little bit of a lightweight, and I don't like wines so much as like beers and other good stuff. But
Pan will drop a giant hand on your head and give you a couple pats and say, "That's a very good way to start courting somebody. Good job."
she sounds important, so here, and he's just gonna push it across the table. Just tell her Girth sends his regards.
Well, does that mean you're not coming with us? We're going to the manor.
Oh, I thought you were taking us to the temple.
The temple
So
is
the-
underneath the manor.
Is she a snake person too?
No, Duchess Hemsworth is most definitely human. He sort of wrinkles his nose at the insinuation, despite the fact that he himself is a half-elf.
Curious. Okay. He'll stow the bottle of wine back in his pouch.
Pan will get to her feet, rising up to her full height, and say, "I'm ready to go. I have everything I need."
Now, I have a carriage waiting for us. So, if all of you get your affairs in order, we can leave whenever you are ready. And he exits the guild hall.
How big is it?
Carriage ride to a fancy cabin? The Duchess? That sounds wonderful. And
I'll go.
without much else, Zenith will just walk out.
Pan's right behind Zenith.
Beta, gather the pups. Beta would bark a couple a little bit, and then some of the other wolves would run over and just. And he would go outside.
Everyone just follows them.
Is there anything Zenith would like to do before setting out?
Zenith would like to give his creator permission to move him.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I'm hidden. You can't see me.
Bear with. Yeah, you can be controlled by Zenith. Zenith
Here.
Tradewind, you can be.
Come on. There you go.
No,
That's
that's
me.
me.
Loosen up a little bit.
I made
Okay,
you guys out there.
Zenith.
Don't worry. I got my. I got. It's fine.
Zenith,
I'm just a
I'm
little stuck on my
sorry.
chair.
Did you sit on
Zenith,
gum?
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but you're going to die for a couple seconds here.
That's fine. I already died for a couple hours before.
Can you move this one? Yay!
It's like magic.
Ta-da!
All right, get all your stats in order. Also, before we continue, who among us has dark vision?
I'm a
I do.
halfling.
Nope.
Have dark
Baron.
vision?
I do not, but I have light, and I traditionally cast it on my shield.
Oh, hey, I can do light stuff too.
Oh,
Look at
well
us. Those
then.
snakes won't see us coming.
No dark vision in either form.
That's okay. As long as I can see them coming, I can deal with them just fine.
The question
Okay,
is, can
Theron, I did not
At least I don't
hear
think wolves
you.
have dark
Sorry,
vision.
everybody talked over you. Do you have dark vision?
Is it Theron?
Sorry?
Who are
I
you
think-
talking to?
Yeah. You.
Okay. Alright. Copy. So, we get into the carriage. Somehow you all manage to fit in, despite the fact that you have several dogs alongside you. It should be noted that
Can
Morgan
I travel
looks...
fast enough without the carriage to keep up? It's horse-drawn, right?
Yes.
I could probably keep up with a horse if I wound it.
Ooh, I think I've missed one of your dogs. Bear with.
That one down there is my wild tip form. So that one is
Ah,
only
okay.
going to be used when I transform. These
Okay.
are the actual ones that companions. That's me when I transform.
Got it. Okay, so. Morgan takes you out of town. You travel for maybe 2-3 hours. And you find yourself at a very fancy manor.
Wow.
Now this. This is how to live.
Stood
Is it
outside the door.
in halfling sizes?
I doubt it somehow, says Morgan.
Ooh,
As
I
he,
wanna build one then.
strides towards a young-ish looking human woman.
I'll
Lady
follow.
Hemsworth. Lady Hemsworth, the adventurers have arrived. Ah, yes. She steps forward to greet you all. Good afternoon. I am Duchess Phoebe Aurochs Hemsworth. But please, call me Duchess Hemsworth.
Hi, Miss Duchess Hemsworth. I brought you a gift. And he gives her the bottle of wine.
Thank you very much. Morgan, please put it in the
Pleasure to
cellar.
meet you, Duchess.
Morgan will take the wine from Girth and retreat into the house.
I'm deleting that from my inventory. Wait, I want. Oh no, that wasn't poison. Never mind. We're good. I'm pretty sure I got that at a. Never mind.
Lady Hemsworth raises an eyebrow.
Actually, no, I'm in the back. I probably don't even need to move up. Pan will wave from the back of the group as she towers over everyone.
It's quite the mix you have here.
Variety
Well,
is key. You hear from the back.
Thank you. Well, thank you all very much for coming at such short notice. I understand that this is probably not the easiest of tasks. She seems to be struggling to find her words. Shall we adjourn into the menagerie? She gestures to an under construction building off to the side of the mansion.
Yes, I would very much like to see your menagerie.
Very well then. Morgan returns to accompany you. As you all walk into the menagerie, the first thing you notice is the smell. My god, this place stinks.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Inside are several rather exotic creatures.
Well, this job is starting to make a little bit more sense now.
You hear Xena say with a
Oh
slight
god, everybody is
Lord.
too big. Everybody, be small if you could. Girth, it won't be too difficult for you.
Hey,
Yeah, Zenith will say with a quite stuffed up sounding voice, I do appreciate not having to smell all the time.
Yes, well, feel free to have a look around. When you're ready, we shall sit at this table and discuss. Lady Hemsworth plops herself onto a fancy-looking seat, and Morgan stands beside her.
I actually want to go look at the snake too.
How do you prevent the aberration from speaking into your mind and controlling you?
The aboleth.
Yeah.
Morgan will walk over to answer the question. The aboleth, well, and he backs away a little, looking quite unnerved. There was an incident about 2 months ago where I actually was compelled and fell into the tank, but I was retrieved quickly enough not to suffer any further injuries. He seems incredibly scared of the aboleth. Since then, we've installed an anti-magic field around its tank.
Oh my goodness, these are like the dinosaurs I've read about.
Yes, those are velociraptors.
Really?
They're quite feisty little things.
Did one of them get out?
No, neither of those have escaped. We've only ever had 2 at a time.
Ooh, what's this one?
That is a behia, sir.
And where would be
All of
and where
them
would
look...
be your containment for this missing creature?
Sir, please do not go down there. That's the entrance to the underground. We'll go down there
I'm
later.
guessing down here.
Yes, those are stairs. Theron, inside the cage in front of you is a blind beholder. It's just sort of floating there. Its various eyes looking around but not seeing anything. If anybody would like, they can roll me an insight check against any of the animals.
I would definitely like to do that. Natural
Insight.
20.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Oh, I missed Pan.
I want to
Well.
see if they look well taken care of. At least.
Okay,
one
roll. Okay, actually, with that 15 on with the 15 on insight, you can tell that they're kept relatively well in terms of food, but they are distinctly not comfortable. Pan, with the natural 20, these guys are chomping at the bits to get out. They hate it here, each and every one of them. They're well fed, but they're still in containment.
Velociraptors?
The Velociraptors actually don't seem to care as much as the others. They're a bit antsy by virtue of they're stuck in a small enclosure. But, they're being fed. They're okay with it.
I figured as much. Don't stick your hand in there. She'll mention to Zenith as
Enclosures
she's
are rather-
walking by.
Your enclosures are rather small. Someone was expecting to see more beasts, not aberrations. You treat them as horrible as you like.
What's this one called?
Which one?
Sorry,
Oh, yes, that one. He walks over to join you. That is a displacer beast, sir.
Ooh, I like those. I've read about them.
Yes, they're very good at appearing to be where they are not, which is very difficult for containment.
So I'm gonna jump with the chair and just plop down. very small.
Well, Duchess Aurochs claps her hand. Down to business, I suppose.
So, Duchess, what has been released?
Right. She sort of clasps her hands together. The creature that escaped is a failed flesh golem construction.
Failed?
Yes, originally it was obviously intended to be an average flesh golem, but unfortunately the process failed somehow. At least this is what I understand from what has been suggested. However, Morgan gives a distinct shudder. We know that it is named Daniel.
Curious.
Okay. Girth is going to get out his book and start note-taking, but he's not writing in any script that is English or Common or Elven or whatever.
We discovered the creature inside the catacombs beneath the menagerie, whilst we were attempting to build an underground section to host more unusual creatures. He gives a nervous glance towards the aboleth, even though it's way, way, way in the back.
I don't know if I would consider aberrations creatures or this flesh golem that seems to be more of a construct. But
Lady Hemsworth likes to collect unusual things.
things is a better term for them.
Lady Hemsworth sort of snaps her fingers to get the attention back on her. Now, to make this simple, I would like to have Daniel recaptured and recontained still alive. However, I have sent a different group down there already, and they have perished. Or at least we assume so. They have been down there for a few days. I know that this is a very large ask of you, but I'm hoping that the sum of money that we give you in return will be more than enough. However, she leans forward, Daniel must be recaptured alive.
Okay.
If
Sounds
Daniel
good to me.
dies, we will not be paying you. Is that understood?
Hey Girth, do you still have that changey uppy frog spell you had before?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I can do that. We could try.
Pan
Trust
I
me.
don't know if I'd convert it to a frog though.
Pan looks up and gives the Duchess like a very gentle smile. She's like, I do not let things die unless it's their time to die. If it is not its time to die, it will live.
Here's a
Yes.
question. Can you heal it? I mean, if it's like a golem.
I do not know. I don't possess magic myself, and Morgan here cannot use healing magic.
Your concern is a kind one, but that is the reason why I am here. Ileana sent me here. This thing needs my help.
Astounding. Okay, well, shall we go? Or is there anything else? Do we get dinner first?
She
It's
sort of
only midday.
she opens a pocket watch. Well, I suppose it is time for 11s.
Well, if we're gonna go brave death, I wouldn't mind dying on a full stomach instead of empty stomach. But that's just me.
Zenith is gonna lean over to Theron and just be like, She's so fancy.
Think about how much we could steal.
Hang on a second.
Think about how much she could give us willingly.
Pan's gonna look down at
Probably
Girth.
right about that.
Pan's gonna look down at Girth and go, you know, if you die on a full stomach, it's going to smell very, very bad.
Oh, I'm actually not really planning to die though, because you're here. And he just grins up at her.
You're not wrong, little one. You are not wrong. Again, giant head pats from the Furbolg.
Go ahead, Morgan.
Morgan leans down towards Zenith. I apologize. I couldn't quite make that out. What were you two discussing?
How lovely
Oh,
your
wait.
entire house is.
Shane, please make me a deception check.
You should have left it to me. I keep missing out on my good rolls.
Damn.
12.
+5 is good,
That
but that's not a
+5.
great roll.
Yeah. Oh,
Morgan raises an eyebrow.
I don't know what he was insinuating, but I, for one, am just astonished at how wonderful and lovely your traditions are here.
You were calling them barbaric not 5 minutes ago. Or one of your group was. Regardless, Morgan begins to walk away, before pausing and returning. Tea or coffee, madam? Tea. Are all of you interested in tea?
Girth raises his hand.
Pan will raise her hand.
Darren raises
Sounds
his hand.
good
buy
to
some.
me.
All for tea? All for tea. I will return momentarily.
Could we have some pie and whipped cream with it?
He's already gone.
What kind of snake is this behind me?
That is
Big
some form of gigantic snake. If you would like to make a history check,
Oh, yeah, my -1 to that.
actually, I suppose it would be nature, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Well, 7.
that would be 10 if it's nature.
Okay. With a 10, you can tell that it is a giant red and black poisonous snake. Or venomous.
Red next to
You
yellow.
can't tell
red
exactly.
next to
You don't know.
yellow, red next to black.
You don't know exactly what. Yes. You don't know exactly what breed of snake it is, but you're aware that it is quite dangerous and perhaps should not be contained like this. In fact, most of these things probably shouldn't be contained like this.
When you make your expansion, do you plan to make more room for bigger enclosures?
Oh, of course, absolutely. I'm well aware that these cages are far too small for some of these creatures, but unfortunately, we don't have the space in this upper level. I can assure you, once we retrofit the temple underground, we will have a lot more space for our creatures.
Try to insight if she's lying.
If you want. 14. She's telling the truth.
Alright, he relaxed some.
I have a question about the temple.
Yes?
Was there any symbols or artifacts that you happened to find there that I could possibly look at before we go down?
No. I personally have not excavated much further than where we found, maybe the entrance hall. I don't personally deal well with temples. I'm not, She looks Pan over. I know that there are gods, I just don't desire to worship them.
Everybody finds their own direction. It's okay. But I am curious on what type of temple this is, and I feel like having more information on it before we go inside may give us a little bit of a head start into where we're going and what we're dealing with. Do you happen to know anybody who has gone down there that maybe I can ask them for a description?
Well, only Morgan, really. Everybody else who we have sent down there in preparation to recapture Daniel has not returned.
I see.
And again, I know this is quite a large ask of all of you, but I do very much appreciate your help.
Yes, we'll be able to get it done.
Morgan
Madam,
returns.
have
Continue.
you heard of any other beasts down there?
No. As far as I'm aware, Daniel should be alone. Morgan returns. He is carrying a tray of tea, scones, jam, and crumpets. He hands to each of you a empty cup and pours in an appropriate volume of tea from a very fancy teapot. This is all exceptionally fancy.
It's quite nice tea, quite fine tea. I couldn't help noticing all your cages are full. Where was Daniel kept when he would escape?
Thank you very much for the tips, sir, but I'm afraid I don't take tips. I'm not a waiter, I'm a butler. As for where Daniel was kept, we kept him in the temple itself, as it was difficult enough to contain him. However, he's broken out of where we actually kept him, and appears to have, to put it simply, massacred the guards beneath. Oh dear, I do apologize. I forgot. Please, hold on just a second, and he dashes out. Even Duchess Hemsworth looks confused. I have never seen him move that fast.
Well, massacred guards and lost adventures.
Where are we
What could go
supposed to
wrong?
put Daniel when we capture him?
Once you have recontained Daniel, I suppose, what's the word I'm looking for? Once you have taken him to a point where he cannot fight anymore, Morgan will move in to contain him.
Morgan's coming with us?
I beg your pardon?
Morgan's coming with us?
No. Morgan will be up here, serving me, as a butler should.
Do you possibly have a sending stone we could take with us, so when we've accomplished what we need to accomplish, we can get a hold of him to come down?
Yes, actually, I do. Morgan, do you have the stone? Yes, madam, I do have the stone, but just a second, sorry. He will walk over to Lupin's various animals and place bowls of water before them.
Aw.
They are
They
also all neatly arranged on a tray.
Thank you, Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm sure they appreciate that.
A pleasure, sir. He strolls over to Pan and hands her one sending stone.
She'll take it.
Use this to get in contact with me when you have finished recontaining Daniel.
Of course. If I have any additional questions, may I reach out to you as well?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Last but not least, have you mapped out the temple at all?
No, not personally. Oh. Hello?
Hello? Somebody beep booped.
Hello?
No, I personally have not mapped out the temple. That was part of the original intention upon discovering it, but then we discovered Daniel.
I see. Is
A word of warning.
yes.
Daniel is... He sort of pauses and puts a hand to his chin as he thinks. Daniel is covered in sharp implements. It would be unwise to get close.
Is that
Okay.
normal for flesh golems?
Not as far as I am aware.
I should be fine.
Zenith, please can you make me a perception check?
Ooh, yes.
You will not be fine. That's what you have perceived.
No.
You see Morgan and Duchess Hemsworth sort of look at each other. You know when somebody gives when two people look at each other just by moving their eyes, and it's sort of a shared mix of oh dear. Well, that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he will lean in just a little bit and say, "Don't believe me?"
I am sure that you are perfectly equipped for the job, all of you. Anyway,
That's more like it.
But
Right.
it sounds like biting into him to subdue him may be problematic if he's covered in salt blades.
well, I suppose so, yes. You intend to bite him, sir? Oh, of course, you're animals, I apologize.
Oh, I intend to be biting myself as a wolfish grin kind of comes across his face.
Okay.
I could just use my bow.
Yes, I suppose that would be a good option.
Pan's going to,
Anyways,
Pan's going to clap her hands together and say, "All right, everybody. Well, if we're going to head down there, it's very important that we all relax. Everybody take a deep breath, close your eyes, and she will cast Aid at 3rd level. So when let's see. The spell slot or higher. I get to do it to up to 3 people, so it's going to be Zenith, Alpha, and probably Theron. Because I think if anybody's going to get close, it would probably be you guys.
So that's 10 temporary hit points.
So
No,
it
not
is-
temporary.
It's permanent. It's permanent for 8 hours. So you get 10.
Oh.
Your max increases by 10, and so your current also increases by 10. I thought you could target
Why we
more, but I guess not.
Why we kind of hyping everyone off, talking about things. You can spend 10 minutes inspiring a comrade, sowing resolve. When you do so, up to 6 friendly creatures can hear you. Each creature gains temporary points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier. So, be 9.
you're doing an inspiring speech?
Yeah, well, as in, maybe not like a long bardic inspiring speech, but it's like he'll spend 10 minutes talking about maybe everyone has a skill and a strategy. We are a pack, we must work together, and treat everyone with respect. We work together, and we can accomplish anything. And that's basically the gist of it.
Perfect.
Could you roll me a performance check? You'll still get the effects. I just want to see how good your speech is.
I'm not going to actually sit here and spend 10 minutes speaking, but yeah, sure. Oh, wow.
Oh,
You did
damn.
it really well.
You do.
Hell yeah.
Hot damn. Even, like, Morgan starts to applaud at the end before stopping after a sharp look from Lady Hemsworth.
So
Well,
sick.
I'm glad, Lupin, that. Or, sorry, I don't even know if I know you as Lupin. I'm glad, Alpha, that you recognize my talents.
I don't think I can give it to myself. So, all the four of you, of course. Can I give it to myself? Beta, that's 5. Up to 6 friendly creatures, which can include yourself. Okay, sure. So, 9 temporary hit points to everyone but the groups.
Very nice. Okay. So, do all of you dig into this lovely little bit of 11s? Tea, crumpets, scones, and jam?
Yes.
And yes, it's pronounced
please.
scones.
It's my favorite.
No, I'm confused who's attacked you by calling it like scones.
Everyone. Okay, but actually, breaking that a little bit, talking personally, I call them scones or scones, depending on my mood.
I literally don't think I've ever.
Scones.
Say that again?
They're not scones.
You'll be scone in a minute.
See, and what I said is the only scone that I've heard is Wisconsin. So, all right, we can move on now.
Great. Well, after that was lovely and delicious. And wow, I really love this manor house. Well, let's go in the basement and go get some, I guess not bad guy.
Pam,
Is he a bad guy?
take 8 psychic damage.
Well, there goes my temporary hit points.
I'm joking, do not take that damage, it's okay.
I know, but it's so funny.
What did you do to piss off the DM?
Look what I wrote. And then remember that I'm talking to a British person.
Favorite.
Okay.
Colorful commentary. Colorful.
I'm going
I'd
to...
be-
Right, that's it. So,
I'm worried that we're
See-
going down into this tunnel and there might be rocks on the ceiling and they might fall on us and we might die.
Well, both Pan and myself have healing spells. I still,
Yeah.
I will be unable to use them on anyone other than myself while in my wolf form. So Pan will have to be the primary healer for our group. Zenith and the rest of us, all 4 of us, should be able to gauge in melee pretty well.
I'm not going in melee if I can help it. I'll blast it in. I should rephrase that. He looks over at the Duchess. Not blast, contain very peacefully.
It
This
is
The-
likely
fleshy man.
have to be committed to restrain it, but we do not intend to kill it.
Duchess Hemsworth sort of raises her hand a little. You will probably have to attack it. Just as long as it does not die, that is fine by me.
So is Daniel and you a thing?
Daniel's the flesh golem.
That's spiky flesh golem.
Like where
Li-
where?
Duchess Hemsworth looks utterly disgusted at you.
So, why do we
Like-
need to?
Like to the point of she's going to throw you out unless you dig yourself out of this hole.
So
Pants.
anyway, Girth, that frog spell, does it rely on how hurt a creature is before it's useful?
No. If we are talking about the one from that one getaway camp thing,
Sort of.
no.
Okay.
I believe
All we
we
have to do is find it.
I believe we have enough information to go on for right now. Thank you so much for the tea. It was definitely in the top 5 of the best teas I've ever had.
Thank you very much. I pride myself on my expert tea making.
As do I.
Perhaps we should compare notes sometime, Miss Pan, wasn't it?
Pan. Well, here. She'll reach into her bag and pull out a very small vial of tea leaves and hand it over to her. Here you go.
Well, thank you very much. And Morgan takes the tea leaves and sort of examines them. Yes, these will be quite nice. Thank you very much.
Just don't stew them for too long. They do need to be on the lighter side.
Yes, of course. I understand perfectly.
Shall we?
So, are we all ready?
I believe we are.
He barks at the pups, and they kind of all line up. One of them's a little hesitant to leave the water, but Beta kind of
But I'm
and they fall in
thirsty.
line.
Right, because there are considerably more tokens than I was actually expecting to have, you'll have to bear with me for just a moment while everything loads.
Everybody's serpentine, so he can't copy us. Serpentine!
I already
This
have.
one?
With our new health?
Yes, I already copied you with your new health. Don't worry.
I have the best.
Why do you
health
think
of
there was
everyone.
a table here? And why
What?
do you think I kept the other 2 tokens separate? This was a cunning ruse. Also, so that we could get some 11s in, because tea and crumpets and scones and jam, very important, you understand.
The jam was the best.
I'm English. So, you all descend. The stairs are quite long. It takes you a good amount of time to reach the bottom.
Ooh,
Now,
music
I
change.
understand that none of you. I understand that none of you should be able to see right now, right?
Correct.
That's good. That means I've done this correctly.
I'm gonna fix that.
So,
What if we have
Wonderful.
dark vision, though?
I asked you if you had dark vision earlier, and I didn't hear
Vision,
you.
brother.
My apology for that.
So, do you have dark vision, Theron?
Yes.
Okay. How long? How long is your dark vision?
60 feet.
What color would you like your dark vision to be?
Yellow?
Yellow. You should be able to see now.
Thank you.
However, since you are doing light, give me just a second.
Man,
I found what?
do you have any spare fireflies?
Let me check my pouch. Hold on.
What about moss?
Oh, I have moss. Here you go.
Here, thank you. I've got phosphorus. I can, 1 second. Griff just is rummaging through his potion, or his component pouch in the dark.
I mean, Pan does have a light on now, so you can see.
Oh,
I cannot
okay.
see.
Oh,
I'm in
At the
darkness.
moment, the screen is still dark
Oh.
for me.
Oh, for God's sake, hang on. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out what needs to happen. 2 seconds.
Oh! Oh.
Griff pulls out just one of his books, and then he's going to hold it aloft with the phosphorescent moss and just say, "Uza, and then it ignites into not ignites, but illuminates with glowy magic.
So you are also emitting light.
Yes, but on my textbook, not my spell book, just a book.
Mine is on my shield.
Give me just a second and I will give everybody the ability to see.
Ah,
Sorry that I did not do so previously. Okay. Lupin.
I can see.
And there we go. Everybody should be able to see now. So, you're in quite a damp, vaguely mossy, kind of mouldy underground.
Pan just lets
There's
out.
no, as far as you can see, there's no iconography on the wall.
Pan just lets out a soft sigh. She's like, it's so beautiful down here.
What does it
It is
smell
also,
like?
it smells like moss and mold and a lot of blood.
Oh, wonderful.
Place smells of death.
Oh yeah, it smells like death.
It smells terrible down here, guys.
It smells like time.
That's fair.
then
Maybe a little
it
bit
is
of
just
death.
not breathing.
What do we
Theron.
have here?
What are you doing?
Just sneaking.
Cool.
What do we have here?
That is a chest, sir. It is locked.
That's what he said in character.
Oh, right.
God's like, it's a chest.
I believe,
Right.
oh, there's some inside here too. With these, I didn't think we were all clumped together.
Yep.
Can I look down this? Is this a passageway?
Yes, it is.
Okay, since I'm smaller too, can I start to go down here?
Yes, you can. These, well,
I
they
don't
should
know.
all be in. They should all be in the right size, but unfortunately, I got the sizes a bit wrong, and I apologize for that.
I can be in between with Alt.
So
But I'm gonna
everybody,
slowly start.
everybody
crawling.
can fit down any passage here. Yep. Girth, this blood is quite fresh. Like it's not wet, but you can tell that it was emitted not too long ago.
Girth is going to put a little wire around his ear and then touch it, and then he's going to whisper to Pan through message. There's a lot of fresh blood over here.
Can I tell how fresh this blood is?
These people, make me a medicine check.
Come on, Pan. Really? That's a 2 for
These-
you.
These people have probably been dead for about a day. Roughly, maybe.
I have
Can Girth kind of
2 for about a day's worth of death on them.
Can Girth squat down and look at it closer, touch it with his pinky,
If he wants to.
do a medicine
the-
check to see for mine, or do I just know?
That's on you, mate. Go ahead and make a medicine check. Yeah. Yeah, again, about a day, maybe 2 days old, actually, this lot.
Okay. He'll touch his Bluetooth and be like, "Yeah, this one's barely a day old too. I'm gonna come find you."
The wolves actually start going over and like look like they are kind of start to feed or see if they can but they kind of look at Lupin first, and Lupin doesn't stop them. But so they start feeding on the 2-day-old corpses.
Pan will stand
Yep,
up and
fair
go,
enough.
nature. And then continue to start walking, not phased at all.
Garth,
Huh.
could you do me a quick favor and roll me a perception check?
Everyone or who?
Just Garth. Just Garth.
Oh, me?
Pan, could I ask you to stop there for a second?
Yep.
Yes, Garth. Perception. Hey, hang on a moment. Something was sort of glittering at the end of that chamber.
The one I came from?
Yeah. You didn't sort of register it at the time, but then you go, hold on. No, something was a bit weird about that.
Can I react in the form of, hey, open! And just beckon for him to come back. I want to see something. And then he's gonna peer down here and hold his book aloft to try to get some light down to the end of the tunnel.
What is it, Gareth?
Go, you go. Go.
Do you know him as Lupin?
Oh, I would have called you by the name he knows.
Right. Be good. I'll be back soon. He tells the other wolves. Yeah, chest here. None of the roads into if he walks down to them, none of the roads he's open them.
So as the light...
Small, but he would produce flame in his hand, which is just a small torchlight, a small, like, I think it's like 5-10 feet of light. He would have a little bit of light on him.
Well, as the light reaches into the room below, you see a gem. Just a little diamond-shaped gemstone on the floor.
I mic up to eat chips, and I forgot to put it back down.
Okay. Oh. Earth is gonna push past and go over and try to pick up the gem.
Yep, you pick up the gem. You now have an emerald.
Okay. Girth will sit down cross-legged on the floor and begin to start pulling open his spellbook, flipping through pages. He's like, hang on a second. And then he's just going to start timidly speaking magical words and then kind of growing more confident as he begins to ritually cast a spell.
Was the drag marks from here or to here?
From. Somebody was attacked in here.
Someone was attacked in this room and then dragged. You gonna be okay if you hear a second, Girth?
Yeah. He's just concentrated. There's nothing here. I'm fine.
Okay, Lupin, you said that you were using like 5-10 foot of light, right?
Yeah, it's like a produce flame. It's just like small light source. Nothing like a torch, though. I'll have to look at the spell. I think it only does like 5-10 feet of light.
There you go. I've given you a bit of light.
So it was then dragged down here. He kind of sniffs and shines the light down. Disappears. There's no blood right here. And another mark. Someone was killed. Another drag mark.
Roll an investigation check. Lupin.
Sniffing around to that, but oh, yeah. You think it's just
Yep, there's blood. There is blood. There is definitely blood. That's about all you can get from this. There is definitely blood. No, wait, hold on. You sniff. You like get a little bit on your finger and sniff it. This is ketchup. Somebody's playing a prank on you.
I assume you're joking.
Okay, whilst all that is going on, Pan, Zenith, and Thurin.
Theron, before you go, Pan will grab you by the shoulder and whisper a small prayer to you and give you guidance.
Thank you. Hopefully I won't need it.
Fingers crossed. We'll wait for your signal.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, you
Any
can.
traps?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Nice.
You see what you see here. There's a lot of blood and a dead dog in the middle of the hallway. But you don't see any traps or anything of that kind.
There's a dead dog, no traps that I see, so be careful.
Okay. Pan will pace you for about, as you go around the corner, she'll probably follow you about 30 feet back.
Can I attempt to medicine check the dog? Behold, it is.
By all
Any
means,
identifying marks?
go ahead, medicine check it. This dog was killed by a hell of a stabbing. It's maybe a day, 2 days old. It is pretty thoroughly dead.
Well, I think we found his work.
Be cautious moving forward. I would suggest going the quiet route.
Okay, I'll try to be stealthy as I can.
And I'll have to stop you there, Theron. Lupin? Girth? Girth.
It's taking 10 minutes to invest to
Yeah, I'm reading my spellbook, casting detect magic.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it also should be noted that your group have just gone on without you.
Yeah,
he
Girth
was
is
a
oblivious.
little bit
Yeah.
further
Very la super magia.
than the others. Here. But it's not going too far away from where Girth is. Girth, whenever you're finished, we should look in these chests. The others have gone down the hallway further.
Can I respond while I'm casting, or is that too much concentration?
No, you can respond. You can respond.
Bring one in here. And then I'll continue.
Are the chests movable?
Yes.
Right, he will pick one up in his other
Well,
hand.
they will be in just a second. Bear with me. Oh, okay, you're dragging it over. There we go.
I'm
Four
gonna...
more like that, but I don't know if they're trapped or not.
Just give me 1 second. Relever la super magia. He keeps chanting over and over.
Okay, the chest is pretty heavy, Lupin. You can move it, but it does take a lot of effort from you.
Okay.
So by the time you get it into the room, Girth, your 10 minutes of magic is up. You have cast Identify on this little gemstone.
It's actually only detect magic. I don't have identify.
Sorry, you cast Detect Magic.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a gemstone. It's not magical in any way. It's just a pretty little gemstone.
So I'm going to close my spell book, kind of stack it on top of my glowing textbook and hold it up and look down at the chest. Can I detect anything from the chest?
The chest is locked.
But no magic from within that I can tell?
No magic. No magic.
Okay.
It is just
Alright.
a locked chest.
Okay. So I'm going to set the books down and try to lock pick it.
Okay. Roll. Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools?
I do have proficiency, but I don't have any thieves' tools on me. It doesn't look like.
Hmm.
Oh, because you started off wizard and multi-class into rogue, didn't you?
Yeah.
You normally start with them.
No, I don't actually have them though. So can I instead just investigate it to try to look for traps instead?
Yes, you can.
I think
There
this
are
is pretty good. Here, just
there are
open it.
no traps on this chest.
You might
Absolutely
need to break
none.
the lock. Or maybe the other guys have lockpicks. Maybe Theron or Zenith.
They've traveled beyond my sight where the pack is.
Oh, here, you hold this. I'll give you the textbook. You go first.
Oh,
Okay.
no, he's emitting the light. Hang on, bear with me.
And
God
this,
above, now I have to swap it around.
this,
How far is light? 20 and then 40, yeah.
this is how Adrian messes with you the entire game. He's gonna pass around his book.
Do not do this to me, Adrian. There we go.
Here, give me the book back.
Adrian, I'm going to stab you. Not Girth, I'm going to stab you.
See, there are three others.
Girth, you still have message up, right?
Message, I think.
Oh, wait,
is
no,
just
it would have
as-
lost
as
its-
it is. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
for one round.
Yeah.
The
All
wolves
right, they have to
probably
be in
got their
sight,
fill
don't
in
they?
10 minutes. And they'll probably be relaxing up by the pillars.
This is message.
Yeah, it would have lasted around. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, there's bodies here. They probably found him already.
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
job. Good
The bodies look remarkably eaten.
job. Oh.
I told you the pack was eating.
Alpha. That's gross.
The meat would just go to waste. They've been dead for several days. Let's go find the others. But we've been here 10 minutes, so how far would they have gotten in 10 minutes?
Oh, thankfully, because I told them...
Cool.
Thankfully, because God told them to wait, they're just around the corner.
They've been there around the corner for 10 minutes? Okay.
Okay. Alright, in that case, whilst you're going to find them, Pan, Theron, Zenith, have you two decided to wait for your companions to catch up, or are you just forging on ahead? Ow. I didn't mean to do that.
I believe we're scouting. So. Nope, no waiting.
Nope, no waiting. Theron scouting ahead, I think, is the primary idea at this point.
Alright, Theron, go on ahead. Make me a perception roll. You don't see any traps.
Can I use the D4?
If
The
you want
bless or
to.
the
Guidance.
guidance.
Yes.
$18. You don't see any traps.
I don't see any traps, but be careful.
Alright, hold still. I said hold. She comes around the corner, she just drops her giant hand on your head, turns your head to look at her, and then goes, "If I tell you to hold still, you wait."
Understood.
And with that, she will again cast guidance on you. And then let go of your head. Turn your head forward and then let go.
Perception?
Oh, wow. Hang on a moment, you're in the wall. There you go. Yes, perception. That is a big-ass snake statue right there.
I will back up.
And there is a dead body right in front of it.
We might want to back up. There's a really big snake statue, the dead body in front of it. That does not feel right.
That does not feel right. Let us
Well, if
reconvene
you're-
with everybody else.
Suppose if you're done with your recon, we might as well.
Okay. Could everybody please reconvene in the hallway with the dead dog?
Yeah, bloop.
Oh, dog.
Because I'm
Well-
assuming that Girth and Lupin are going to look for you guys at the same time as you're heading back.
Ostensibly.
Can see the light coming around the corner. It's
Ah, there they are. It's a lantern archon.
There's so many dogs.
You have no idea. It's just coming around the corner. That looks
Pack
scary.
Lupin?
It's coming around the corner.
Lupin, various dogs, there is a dead dog in front of you.
Oh no!
You better
Don't look, doggies!
This poor
Fair warning.
fellow gave his life for.
Lupin, you're quiet again.
Poor fellow gave his life for his masters.
Maybe Pan can save him.
He is well beyond any both the highest but high level of resurrection spells.
Unfortunately, it was this one's time. Apparently, there is more who had their time arrive down this way. We best get going.
There were 4 chests in the back there that Gert said were locked, but he does not have lock picks.
I could give it a shot.
Did you? When?
I could, not did.
Okay.
I really hate to do this to the god, but can I have my book back?
He hands you your book back and then lights his left hand on fire again.
Sorry, God.
Oh my me. Why do you do this?
I'll try not to fireball your church.
While you're doing that, DM, have we passed any displays that might show who this temple originally belonged to?
Make me a perception check.
Perception 11.
You've noticed
check
some odd carvings on the pillars in the hall that you were just in with the 2 corpses. There's nothing in this hall, however.
Well, thinking about it, why would there be 4 locked chests right near the entrance? Certainly, it would have been the first thing that they would have found when they came down to explore this place.
My theory, it's probably their stuff. Maybe it's either their loot or their extra supplies. Maybe they told us more about this Mr. Daniel, or maybe they told the first guys more information, and they geared up better for it. I mean,
Chest
is
opens.
it? No, I couldn't get it open. I don't have my lockpicks with me.
I do.
Well,
As do
I'm
I.
super curious. I didn't see any traps on it, but I'm pretty sure you could get it open if you got the picks. Otherwise, we could smash it open, but that seems so dramatic.
I'm all about the drama. Well, not all about. There's some that I try to avoid.
Oh, hey, so long as we're down here where no one can hear, did anybody else get kind of weird vibes from the Duchess and the guy? Like, why do they even have a flesh golem?
They made
A
it sound
few.
like they found it.
But they originally said they had it made.
That's why I was wondering if it's like maybe her ex-husband or something.
I thought
What
they
if
said
it
they
was a flesh
might-
golem that was used in the temple?
Hmm.
It
Well-
isn't exactly a creature; it's a construct.
I would say we should all exercise maximum caution.
Then we proceed forward.
She did seem genuine about making more space for the creatures later, but they're
Before
hiding
we have
somewhere.
to-
You're moving forward, okay?
Unless we want to go back for the chests.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. You're the players.
That's what I was thought we should do, but I have no skill or equipment to open them.
You guys want me to go back to unlock them, and then I'll meet up with you again?
I need some of the light source. Perhaps Girth can go with you.
I have dark vision.
Farron has dark vision.
Well,
I
I
don't.
kind of would like to see what was inside the chests.
Sure,
No.
Girth, let's go.
Okay,
Just
but
be weary going down there. There was a snake statue with a dead body.
Oh yeah, more death. Oh, I see how it is. Lupin.
Time
teleport.
flight.
Or did Lupin just phase through a wall? I was in another tab.
Yes.
Time
It-
flight. Because
It's more fun to explore the map. This is so much fun.
When it's like
Lupin,
yeah.
for God's sakes, you are not the Flash. How many times do I have to tell you this?
I believe this is the first time. But
Alpha, not alpha particle.
Well-
It's so cool. It's like a strobe. It's like a 3D.
he said the other one is down the hallway back there.
You want me to try this one first?
Yeah, if we need to make a death trap room, we can lure it down here and seal it
What?
in.
Hey, I need a little.
Oh, sorry.
This one.
Okay, Farron.
Do you want to hold the book?
I
Do
No,
not.
I just need.
I was
Farron,
Yes.
please make me. You have proficiency with sleight of hand, right?
I have expertise.
Ooh.
All right, please make me a
Same.
sleight of hand check.
Same dude.
And you also have guidance if you need it.
Also guidance. Oh hell no!
Oh my god!
With a 28. With a 28 sleight of hand, you touch the lock and it opens. This one wasn't even locked properly.
Oh, this is open.
Inside the chest is mining equipment. You've got a couple pickaxes, some rope, some torches. That's about it.
You guys want the mining equipment? I could just use a rope, it's alright.
A torch wouldn't hurt. Especially if we need to make the big one glow. I can't be left in the dark, and I will take a torch.
Mind if I take the rope?
Okay,
You're sure this
Theron?
isn't going to be trapped?
Theron, you have 50 feet of rope. Pan, you have a torch.
Thank you.
Yeah, I even checked it for magic. There's nothing in it. Nothing traps. No traps,
Good.
no magical
I
bombs.
don't like magic.
Where's your other chest
I
at?
don't like hauling
In
torches
here.
around, but since we're down here, it would be good to have one.
Oops.
All right, I'll
Trying to get
go
out of your
after
way.
this chest now.
Give it a try.
Okay. Zenith?
Yes,
Yep. Modified 20. Yep. The lock
that's
opens
okay.
after a bit of rattling about. Inside is a single health potion. Oh, you got a 15. Yep, that still opens. Zenith, there is a single health potion in there, just a normal health potion.
Oh.
You see, actually, there are also some empty potion bottles in there. You gathered that they were used at some point, and only one of them is left.
Can I collect
Fair.
the empty ones?
Yep, by all means. You now have
I will collect the
3.
one full.
Zenith, you have a normal health potion. Girth, you have 3 empty potion bottles.
I'll add those as vials if that's fine.
Yep, that's fine. Theron,
Added to my
Well,
character sheet.
the lock on this one pops open. And inside,
All right, got this one.
inside is a chain. A spiked chain. a rusted spiked chain that looks like it might have some dried blood on it.
I should have asked for something that had Daniel's scent on it. Didn't think about that upstairs.
Anybody want the chain?
Does anyone else find it strange that the dead body or that there's blood marks dragged to this location and the blood stopped?
Can I
Hey.
can I look at the chain, the spike chain, and roll an investigation check on it?
Yes, you can.
15.
Yep. It is a rusted spiked chain with blood on it.
Is there
With-
a name on it?
There is no name. There's nothing out of the ordinary. It is just okay. That's cheating, technically, Zenith, but I'll allow it.
So can I can I go after the chest?
Yes, you can. Still technically cheating, and you know that, but why not?
Oh my god.
Going back to what I was saying to Pan, no, there is nothing particularly identifying about this chain. However, you sort of scrape a bit of rust off, and from your expert knowledge of dead bodies, that's not rust. That's bits of flesh. That's bits of calcified flesh.
Oh boy.
Zenith. The lock on that chest opens, and it's empty.
Ah, that's a shame.
Presumably they were going to use this for more storage space, but never got the opportunity.
I investigate the chest, see if there's a false bottom.
Alrighty, roll investigation.
You have guidance.
Yep. If you want to use that guidance, 8. There's definitely a false bottom. You are so convinced that there's a false bottom, you start like clawing at the bottom of the chest, and then you realize, ow, I'm getting a hangnail. You don't take any damage, but your hand is slightly uncomfortable. There is no false bottom.
Okay.
'Twas a jape. Also, yes, as a side note, I'm pretty proud of the work I did with the pillars. That took a bit of effort.
That is pretty cool.
It looks really cool. If
It
you
looks-
move your character around, it looks literally like you're a top view down from the pillars, like a 3D. It's super cool.
Yeah, that looks really, really neat. Well done, Jay.
I'm proud of it.
By the way, should we bring that chain with us to maybe help to capture the skull?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Can I roll a history or a religion check on the drawings on the pillars?
Yep, by all means, roll religion.
Religion.
What the? Does the
15.
room simply become very square? Oh, there we go.
15. This is a temple. This is a temple, by all means. This is a Yuan-Ti temple to Seth.
Seth.
If
Yep.
I had a scent of Daniel, I may be able to sniff him out. Right now, there's too much blood and death in the air, and I don't know what I'm looking for.
The temple to Seth, which was the most widely worshipped
Ooh,
demon deity of the Yuan-Ti.
Seth. Oh, that's a different.
You were aware that several bloody sacrifices would have taken here.
Oh, lovely. People met their untimely demise in here. Let us not be some of them as well. Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about the Duchess. I think she probably built her castle on top of this place for a reason.
You are not alone.
Am I
in
too
that.
skeptical?
No. You're not alone
Not
in
too
that thought.
skeptical? Okay.
You guys want me to scout ahead?
Pan, stop
Yes,
there.
please. Stopping.
Pan, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Mother Junker.
Oh, that's my
16.
job.
You nearly slip on the blood from the puppy, but you recover yourself.
Ah! I'm sorry, little one.
Sorry, you got there first. Everybody else you can pass by fine. I just wanted to pick on Pan for a minute.
Hmm.
Sorry.
No sorries.
A couple sorries.
Yeah, let me go on ahead quick, just
Hold-
in case it's in here.
Hold on. Take guidance again. Just in case.
You are
I'm going
guided,
to-
Theron.
Sneak as well as I can in here.
Roll stealth.
Everybody stay.
Yep, you are pretty well hidden.
Lupin
Yeah, this
pulls
is the-
a rose from his belt.
I will cast message. It's safe, I think. You guys can come in.
Okay.
Scap says it's good.
Okay.
And I need my light.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Why did it have to be snakes?
Oop. Can I roll a medicine check on the body?
Yes, you can.
Medicine. That's still not great, but it's medicine.
Yep, this was one of the people sent in here earlier, you assume. They look to be about the same amount of dead as all of the others. That is to say, dead.
Is she clothed?
Unfortunately.
She is. She looks to be a medic of some description.
Can I check for a healer's kit on her?
Yes, you can. Investigation.
7.
You do find her healer's kit, but it is pretty smashed up. As is she, actually, come to think of it.
Ugh.
There are
If
a
you zoom
lot
in really
of...
close, she is a medic.
Yes, there's a lot of stab wounds all over her body.
Oh,
She did not die peacefully.
Oh boy.
A fuzzy white hand is going to appear in front of Girth and kind of go down and make sure her eyes are closed. The mage hand.
Yep, you
Died
shut
in
her
front of
eyes.
the statue,
Say a small prayer.
but as if she was sacrificed. She isn't dead next to someone she's helping.
I want to look up at the statue after Lupin says that.
Theron, could I ask you to stop there for a moment, please? So, who wanted to look at the statue?
Girth.
Garth. Yep, that's a statue of a great fuck-off snake, if you'll pardon my dense jargon.
Pan will stand up. There's no need to be frightened. It is made of stone.
Hey, Pan, roll a dexterity save.
Am I gonna slip on it again? 12.
You flinch and nothing happens. What the hell was that about? Moving on.
Such a jerk.
Are the eyes glowing or anything, or
The eyes are not glowing, but they are gemstones. They're sort of glittering in the light from Girth and Pan's equipment.
Girth.
Yeah?
Girth, dear, can you get those down? And she'll point to the
Yeah,
statue.
1 second. I will stow my light in my backpack and start trying to climb up here.
You don't need to turn the light off on him. I'll stand like right here-ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back on. So once I get back up, but he's not gonna climb with a book in his hands.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Not bad.
You sort of slip and slide and lose your grip a few times, and it takes you a good few minutes to sort of climb up there, but you do find yourself atop the snake.
Okay.
Yeah, I reached out with my walking stick to help him, but
They probably saved me then at one point and gave me a foothold. But yeah, I will try to use Mage Hand again to try to pluck them out, and if I don't have enough leverage, then I will give my knife to the Mage Hand and have it try to pry it out with my dagger.
Okay. Roll me... I'm trying to remember what stats there are.
I have that problem so many times it's not even funny. Might I recommend a sleight of hand?
Yes, roll sleight of hand.
Oh, good.
Yep, you managed to prize these gemstones off.
Look out below!
I will catch them.
Roll me...
not that easy. They're probably not magical.
Yeah, don't roll me anything, that's fine. Yep, you have 2 rubies.
Oh, bother. I was hoping for diamonds. Oh well. She'll put them in her bag. And then stick her arms out to catch Girth.
Alright, I'll jump into your arms.
Come.
I'm 3'1", by the way, and weigh... actually, I weigh 150 pounds, so I'm pretty decent, but...
Over here, blood and another gem.
Catch, and then I will place you down next to me, like, doot.
Yep, and then I will withdraw my book again.
He tells him to stay, and he moves over here and goes picks up the sapphire.
Lupin, you have a sapphire. Okay. Theron, might I ask what you're doing?
Peeking around the side to just scout ahead.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check.
$26.
You hear something.
Ooh.
I will cast message. I hear something coming, or something down there.
Okay. If you are gonna go forward, proceed with caution.
Any chance I can get a guidance again?
Of course. And prayer. And then she'll step back a little bit. Actually, she'll probably stay there at the corner.
You are
I'm
prayed.
going to sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Beat all the sneaks.
Roll stealth. You are very sneaky, sir.
It's so dark. I have no idea where you went. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I think you guys can come along. It's 2 stairways. Just be careful. I hear stuff. Just be stealthy as you can.
Okay. I would like to roll a stealth check.
Is not my strongest suit, but I'll do it.
Okay.
DM, may I?
Those who would like to be stealthed, roll stealthed.
I feel like being in the front, I might as well.
Being in the back with a light, I'm not necessarily
Yeah.
crawling along the wall, but...
Pan, you're wearing, I assume, heavy armor and carrying a shield that is glowing with holy light. You're not terribly stealthy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, they don't notice me.
Comes around the corner and just like jumps.
Farron,
There and
pause
there.
there. Farron, pause there. Where you are.
Okay.
Pan, please pause as well, sorry.
I have to be within 10 slides.
Could everybody pause just for a minute, please? Lupin, how in the... Never mind. Farron,
Yes.
make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Nothing happens.
Nice.
Can I move?
Yep, you can move again, yes.
Guys, you might want to see this.
But there's
Or
more.
maybe not.
There's more down
I just...
this way.
I see blood.
All right. Look.
Ah, my life. Oh god. No.
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back.
Oh
There's-
God, Eric.
What?
I don't know if that was
There-
you or if that was somebody
There was
else.
a giant flesh golem stepping on chips.
I see like a giant pile of flesh or something.
Really? Crazy?
I'll do a investigation check to see if I can tell what that is.
You're a bit too far away for that. Roll perception.
Not straight. I have to straighten it out.
You see a great big flesh golem. It is covered in rusted spiked weaponry.
I will pull back.
You are pretty sure that's Daniel. And you're pretty
Okay.
sure that he's seen you.
Can I attempt to stealth away?
Roll stealth.
Lupin, did you see where they went?
Guidance. Guidance.
Okay, you are gone. You hear a
It's locked.
thumping noise as it sort of moves over.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Back up. Back up. I'll start pushing Dennis back. Back. Back.
I found Daniel. He's not happy.
Go around the corner. Go.
Seen it. What happened? What's going on?
We found
I
him.
think we found him.
We found him.
Lupin, run away! Run!
He's big.
Lupin,
Lupin napping? What is going on?
Oh,
Lupin.
typing.
make me a perception check.
Is the hearing or smell helping this, or is it only eyes?
Hearing. It's hearing.
Okay, and I will have advantage on this.
Yep.
Okay, perception is +6.
22. It stopped moving.
Guys. Are we running? What'd you find?
Pan,
Ready? It's over here.
Oh, it's down here.
It's down
Pan, are
this
you
way.
picking something up?
Yes, I'm picking up that red gem.
You now have another ruby.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Do you guys want to get out and check that other hallway, or how do you want to do it?
Here, I would like to extinguish my book.
Why don't you go down this way? Take the lead going a little further. It may be another entrance in, but who knows?
If we're going
Yeah,
right
it's another
to
entrance
attack
in.
it,
I think.
then
So, our flesh golem friend is this way.
Theron, that's a corpse.
Can I medicine check it?
You certainly can. Oh boy, that mother ear is dead.
I will back up. I found someone.
So it's going to be a way for me to actually be
Good.
effective.
Does your emerald look the same as this sapphire?
Well, let me see. I would like to see if my emerald matches the sapphire.
Yes, and they all appear to have the same cut.
When did they placed somewhere like a key of some kind?
I think these blood gems need to be sold as soon as we get back.
Can't see. Okay.
Theron, you find a coin pouch with 5 gold and a set of daggers, 2 daggers. Pan, you find yet another precious stone. Are you picking it up?
Yes.
Congratulations, you have an amethyst.
Are you sure their monster's not going to come get us?
Trust me, it
You
was
are
bigger than this
safe.
room.
You are as safe as you can be in the center of the group.
Should I light up my
Oh
my book again?
my god, it started tipping it down outside.
Rain?
Sorry.
What?
Yeah, it just started utterly tipping it down where I live.
That's such a funny phrase.
Yeah.
That's so tea related.
Dead end.
I mean, would it be better if I said that it was pissing it down? Because that's what we usually say.
Tipping works.
We say pouring rain
Pouring.
in here.
It is
Pissing rain.
absolutely ing it down.
Okay. Girth is going to light his torch again.
Tis a dead end. Let's head back.
Theron, roll an investigation check.
Tis not be dead end. It's a
Oops.
dead
Nope. You see nothing. You've gone blind. As terror grips your heart, as you realize, oh shit, I can't see a thing, you go, wait, I've got my eyes closed.
What happened to my dark vision?
I kick the wall.
Angrily.
The wall
Oh,
kicks
okay.
back. In terms of physics, you impart a force upon the wall and it reacts with equal force.
Yeah, that's very true.
It does not actually kick you. Roll an attack roll.
Girth,
Roll an unarmed
there's
attack.
nothing here.
Quit beating up the wall. Let's go.
If we get caught in these hallways, the flesh golem's going to tear us apart, and you guys don't walk fast enough.
You missed the wall. How did you miss? It's a wall.
I shoot.
I'll be able to get out of here fast enough as long as someone... Never mind. Okay. There.
The wolves look terrifying sideways.
Yeah.
Like,
Beta?
We're both capable of getting a lot of precision damage in.
Maybe I should
So-
just go nuke the place.
Lupin,
No,
why are you
Have to
sideways?
get in
I
alive.
do have a dragon longbow, so I could do something with it.
Save your attacks for when I get up there. I can get up there safely and then back out. If you can time that, then we can get a lot of damage in on it.
Wait, we have only gone this way. We have not gone this way, have we?
Yeah, we have. Down here's where I saw Daniel.
Oh,
Do we want to try to bring it up and cage it in an empty room?
You might not be able to get him through the rooms.
That just sounds like a
Is it
burrito
that-
wrapper or something.
That
Is he
room
that
we were in
big?
before, he's bigger than that room. Way
Zenith,
bigger.
dear, you said that you need light in order to maintain your attack.
Well, I need to see it in order to maintain my attack.
Would you like me to move the light from my shield to your sword, and then I'll light a torch?
That would work for me.
So I will light a torch and then transfer my light spell to his sword.
Or light changes.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
So
being
what that means...
nice and lighting a
so what-
torch, so you don't need to change anything on me, I think.
Yeah, a torch and the light cantrip have the same amount of light. So all I have to do is add light to Zenith.
See, I'm not mean like Adrian is.
Well,
Passes his book around.
Where is everyone?
excuse me, dogs.
Zenith, roll animal handling.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm
Whoa.
confused. Yeah, she
One
said
of them
it's a man.
barks at you as you walk by.
Is the first home this way or this way?
Yes.
So it's this way, not the outer hallway.
I think it's the inner one.
There are stairs that let you do both.
There's 2 entrances to find Daniel. A room here,
Pardon me,
down
dog.
the steps to the right.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Is Daniel the only one down here, do you think?
He's right in here. Don't go too close. Unless you want a giant flesh golem.
Wait, go down or straight?
Either down, right, and up, or this way. We'll take you to him.
What's our plan? Here, guys, team huddle, team huddle.
If this thing is as scary as it sounds, we will need to fight it in a bigger space.
There's a
Do you
big
want me
space.
to try to, like, so I can make it morph into... No, what's that?
God.
I can turn him into a turtle, maybe. And then we can just put him in a bag and run him upstairs.
See, I told you, that's a perfect plan.
Does anybody have a bag?
If
I have-
I have a bag of holding, it's not too good for breathing, though.
As a player, I know golems are pretty resistant to magic, but as a stealth,
I mean, I'm willing to try it.
Theron,
Yes.
he's looking at you.
I wave at him.
Do I notice too?
Yes, in fact, Theron,
Theron,
Yes.
make
Oops.
me
Oh no.
another
insight check.
intelligence save.
Oh no. Can I use that other guidance?
does
If
it
you
work for
want.
saves?
That matches meet to beat. You're okay.
We're doing this now?
Guys,
Theron,
back
not
up,
generic.
back up, back up.
You,
what was that?
Theron, you
Yes.
feel something in your head.
Half.
That's what I feel.
You get this memory. You see a face, a human face in front of you. A young boy. And it says the name Daniel.
I'll say to the memory, could you not try to kill us?
The memory is gone.
I back up. Guys, I just had a vision.
Whatever, just notch your arrow.
What?
It's right there. Are we attacking or not?
It just sent me a vision of a little boy and he said his name's Daniel. Does that mean?
It has seen us, right?
It does know that you're there.
Where is it? I don't
Somewhere
see
in
it.
that chamber.
Daniel, he said down the hallway. Can you speak?
Oh, Jesus! Why?
Theron, ready your shot.
Ready?
It gets
Um,
right up close to Girth and is staring him right in the face.
With a very shaky hand, can I do something?
if you want.
I'm gonna reach up with Girth's hand quivering. He's gonna touch his ear and his little copper Bluetooth piece, and he's gonna cast message to it, if it will work.
Oh.
And he will whisper. Actually, he'll say it out loud, but he's trying to communicate it through the message. Daniel, are you in there?
Roll me an intelligence saving throw. Okay, good. You feel a sharp stabbing pain in your chest. There is a stone, jagged, stabbing deep into your chest, and then you blink, and Daniel is looking back at you.
Am I stabbed, or was that in like a psychic hallucination?
If I stepped up, would I be able to take an attack on it?
If you want to. If that's really what you think is best, then go ahead.
Did I actually take any damage?
You did not take any damage.
Okay, well, then I suppose I don't really see Girth reacting.
Girth is like flinching.
Like, Girth, it hurt, but you don't actually encounter any damage.
Pan's gonna push her way to the front. And look up at Daniel.
Daniel looks back at her.
I want to roll an insight check to see if he is fully gone or if he's still conscious. If that makes sense.
You can tell that this creature is in full control of its faculties.
Are we in turn order or anything?
You don't even need to roll that. You can just tell. You're not in turn order.
If that's the case, then Girth is going to close his eyes, and then he's just going to whisper, "Poof!" And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. There. A misty step across the room.
You teleport behind Daniel.
Yep. Here. 30 feet.
It sort of slowly turns around to look at you.
I'm going to wave again, very shaky. Hi, Daniel.
It's going to try and hug you.
Can I cast shield? Because he's covered in spikes, right?
Oh, he is, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to cast shield.
Yep, go ahead.
It's a 19 armor if it's going to do any damage to me. Otherwise, I guess I just get, I don't know.
14. I assume that misses your AC.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, clickety-clackety, you're about to get attackety.
What?
Yes!
Everybody roll initiative.
So with the way shield is, does he like try to hug it and there's like this kind of invisible but now becoming visible barrier, and he doesn't even get to touch me because of the shield?
Yep, that is exactly right.
It's like the Incredibles type thing where there's a big ball around me almost. Cool.
Don't worry, Theron, I'm adding you now. 23. Alrighty. We're in combat. Theron, it's your turn.
You want me to wait for you to strike and hold my action, or do you want me to strike?
The strike, unless you can get your precision attack before then.
Probably the best I can get. I'll take a shot with my dragon longbow. Attempt to pin its foot to the ground.
Alright.
For 13 hit.
13 does actually hit.
And I
Wait,
really
hold
assume
on.
I get...
Hold on.
Sorry.
Your longbow, is it magical?
No.
It's a dragon longbow, it's not.
It is non-magical.
It's
No.
magic work, non-magical, but effectively a +1, but non-magical.
Okay, it is a non-magic weapon. The arrow lands into Daniel, but he just doesn't seem to notice.
Would I still get sneak attack?
He is taking no damage.
Oh, got it. I'll use the
Dang.
rest of my action to pull back. Looks like only magic hurts him. Magic items, I don't know. Mine did nothing. I don't want my turn.
Okie dokie. Zenith?
So it's considered magic. So, mission. Let's see.
I heard none of that.
Sturdy. I have a +1 rapier. Good, so 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll take an attack.
By all means, roll to attack.
Woo!
Ho! Hot
Yeah.
damn!
And it's a +1 rapier, so
Yep, it is magical. Hold on, I need to do some maths here because Jesus.
$59.
That's 59 damage in one hit.
Yep.
Impressive. Roll me a strength save.
Yep, you got it. Hey!
Oof. Just. You feel Daniel's flesh wrap around the rapier, but you just managed to pull it out.
Okay.
Dude.
I'll take the rest of my movement to head over here. And don't question me. I can do that.
Okay. That your turn?
Yes.
Lupin. I'm gonna stand you upright because that was beginning to annoy me.
Lupin was about to transform into his direwolf form, but after seeing that and hearing that people saying only magic affects it, his direwolf attacks are not going to be magical. Unless I use primal savagery. But so he is first going to try attacking the human. So he will pull the rose from his hand, the wooden rose from his belt, and as he whips it out, a long vine-like whip comes out of it, and he will use the rose whip to try to attack him. $13.
13 hits. That is a magical weapon, right?
Yes, it's a +2 whip that it's a +2 whip, and it also does d6, 2d6 poison damage, but I'm not sure that's going to affect it.
2d6 poison damage.
No, it does 1d. I'm doing the slashing damage first. Give me a second here. Slashing damage. Ooh, it's a 12, and then the thorns on it does. I don't think poison damage is going to affect it. Only 2 poison damage.
Well, you are right. You manage to carve a hefty chunk out of its hide, but unfortunately, you can see that the poison doesn't seem to be doing anything to it.
I think. Yeah, I'm in range. And does the okay? He will he say, no one needs magic to hurt it. He's going to tell them, like, stay back, God are real. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move around this way.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah. Oh, I should have
Girth.
I should have done I forgot to do that. Never mind.
Daniel just tried to give you a hug.
Sorry. So as the shield kind of falters down and then people start rushing into the room, Girth is going to he doesn't want to step back necessarily because he'll get hit still. So he's just going to raise his hands and shout, "Tortoise lento ye puff!" and cast polymorph on it.
You're casting polymorph.
It will need to roll a wisdom saving throw of 14 or be turned into a tortoise.
Worth a try.
Girth is then going to be like, it did work! And then I'm going to run towards Zenith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's an attack of opportunity. If you
Yes,
want
it
to
is.
take it.
28 to hit.
Well, dang. That is 15 damage and grappled. They roll strength save.
No, you've used your action for this turn.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was automatic, if I had to roll save for it. 15. Okay, so that's my temp health gone, and then that leaves minus 11 to my real health, and I'm grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Help!
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Awesome. It is the end of your turn. Daniel uses a legendary action to squeeze.
No!
Oh no!
You can make me a Constitution save.
Oh god. This isn't against being frightened, is it?
Please take 31 damage, piercing damage, as you are stabbed by many, many items within him.
Oh,
Dude! This is awesome!
And he regains 31 hit points.
Oh, well.
That's like over half of my day.
Okay, I'm gonna just start doing some spell work here instead of going into wolf form.
Pad, your friend has just been absorbed.
Oh, am I in it now?
Kind of. Let me check the words. No, you are just grappled currently.
Okay, so
You are
you're,
grappled in a great big hug.
you're not at 0. Got it. Okay.
Okay, so I forgot that he had legendary actions.
So, if a spell only says to only affect one creature, but that creature is grappling another, is the one that's grappled affected by the spell, or is it just the single target?
I would say that because Daniel is a large creature, he will be affected by the spell.
Okay. Pan's gonna shout to the group and just kind of hoping somebody will respond. Do you want me to buy us some time?
It's not great. Sure.
If you do that, I can help. I can heal Girth.
Great. Banishment. That is a charisma
Interesting.
saving throw. The DC is 16.
Yep. 2 seconds. Charisma save.
He's gone.
No, he's not.
Is that considered a spell or is that just a skill?
That is a skill.
It's a legendary resistance.
His legendary resistance. He is. Daniel is still
1
there.
of 3. 1 of 3, guys.
Okay. You hear cursing in giant. She's gonna move over here, which is well below my movement, so I'm gonna go to this corner. That is the end of my turn.
Awesome. That means it is Daniel's turn. Hey, Garth.
Can I shield as a reaction? Or is it automatic damage?
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
It's failed.
So you're down. And as soon as you go down, Daniel kind of spits you out. Lupin, you're closest. Roll an insight check.
Don't mention this, but I do got a good wisdom.
Daniel is happy. Daniel is joyous. Daniel feels this pain himself, and it's how he expresses his joy. He's so happy to share this with his new friends.
Well, I'm not sure how to
Daniel is so happy.
Psychologist, that would be real problem.
Daniel is so happy he's going to move over closer to you.
Oh, he wants to share the pain with me.
But that's his turn. Theron?
I'm gonna go. Here and say, does anybody have something I can use? I have nothing that can hurt this thing.
Oh,
I just have.
Can you use a staff?
Panel slide. Panel. Can I use my reaction to respond to him?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna slide you a +1 dagger across the floor.
Oh,
I'm
there
going
you go,
to
Theron.
sneak up. Can I use my bonus action to take it?
I'll say you can use a free action to take it.
I'm in like fast hands.
You can just pick up the dagger. You can do that. That's okay.
I pick it up.
It's okay. It's all right, mate. You can pick up the dagger. It's okay. It's okay, Shane.
I stab at the
stab at him. I'm afraid that misses.
I will use my cunning action to disengage. I do that.
Yep, go ahead.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Daniel will use one of his legendary actions. Daniel will make a slam attack. Hey Lupin, does a 25 hit?
Oh yeah.
God, plus 11, guys.
Good news, you take 21 damage and you are considered grappled.
Okay. I take 21, so I take 12 into my normal hit points. Well, thanks to Japan and my temporary hit points, that's only 2 less than max, my normal max. But ow.
Yep. Zenith? This dude just killed your friend and now he's gonna try and kill another one. Well, I say friend. I don't know your relationship.
This is all I have. If I lose this rapier, that's it for me. It's really hard to keep it in my grasp. I'll push up and how do you deal with flanking?
You will gain advantage on the attack because Lupin is currently grappled by him. Yeah, okay. You can sneak attack and advantage, etc.
Sneak for advantage. I could already sneak attack anyway.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, something I should have done, but I didn't realize I could until now.
825.
Yep, so that's 18 damage.
Yeah.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I have about 3 out of 20. Oops, that shouldn't have been advantage, but it's still 17.
Well, that's 17. You, again, managed to retrieve your weapon just about.
Crazy. And then I will rush away as well. Again.
Brilliant. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Daniel is going to make another slam attack against Lupin.
Oh my gosh.
Crunch.
Are you still up?
That is,
Yeah.
he's just about, by the looks of it. Lupin, it's your move. You're currently being grappled.
You have to do it.
He'll say, Pan, I can't move. You gotta get Girth. Zenith, if you lose your rapier, he throws the road whip over towards you. I'll keep him distracted. And he wild shapes
Yes!
into the direwolf form.
Ooh, okay.
So
Yeah, go ahead and
you
pop
take
that
that
one.
mod.
Okay, for now, let's put Lupin over here.
The only problem with that is I can't see the battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you give the wolf sight.
Let's just, hang on, I thought you could... Okay, yeah, sorry, 2 seconds. I forgot how dynamic lighting works. There you go.
And then I need to be lodged as the wolf. There.
Big.
Alright. That's my bonus action, and
You can use your regular action to escape. Hopefully.
that might be I hit the back button. Just a second. Yeah, I mean it's just a strength check to.
Yes, it is an athletics check. DC 16 when you come back.
And so I'm not proficient in that, but I do have a I do have a 17 strength as the wolf. Nope.
No, you are still stuck. He is giving this wolf a tight ass hug.
And
Is that your
that's about
turn?
all I can do. Transformed and tried to escape. For next turn, can I bite instead of try to escape?
Yeah, you can, I guess. You would do it at disadvantage because you're still grappled by him.
Okay, but that's all I can do this turn.
Hey, does a 24 hit?
Oh, sorry. I rolled my death save. I thought it was
It's all good.
next.
Me? Yeah. 24 hit.
19 bludgeoning damage as he smashes this wolf into the floor. Girth. You roll a 13 on your death save. There is one success. Well done, you're slightly less dead than you were before.
Okay.
Pan.
That's it.
So, Pan, staying where she's at, is 30 feet away from Girth. And she's going to put her hand to her chest, and her hand starts to glow with dark, bluish black necrotic energy. And she's going to deal herself 11 necrotic damage. Oh. Sorry, first one.
Oh.
11 necrotic damage, and with that she will pull out basically her own life essence and blow it towards Girth. And with the way life transference works, you get double what I just dealt to myself.
So Girth, you have 22 hit points.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Actually, do you want to use the 14? Because that
If,
would give him 28.
if you're kind enough to do that, yes I would.
By all means, I will allow it.
Awesome.
Because
whoops.
I didn't realize how difficult this would be. So you're going to need all the help you can get.
Girth would, his eyes like shock open on the floor, and he kind of like rolls for half a second, realizing that he's now awake, but his turn is past.
You'll just hear from the other end, "This is not your time." And let's see, trying to see if there's anything else I can do.
Is that your turn, Pan?
Yes, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Daniel.
Yeah, he's gonna smash me, I bet. But
No, he's not.
I think I'm the only one who can take it at the
Oh wait,
moment.
no. You're a large creature. He can't engulf you. I apologize. In that case... Daniel... Hang on just a second. Yes. 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 No. Okay. Lupin, Pan, Theron, and Girth. These make me a dexterity saving throw. That's a failure. That's a
They might
success.
not go through.
Oh wait, no. Grappled. Hold on. I just need to check something real quick because I've forgotten the rules just a little bit. 2 seconds. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I was checking the rules to see if you would get disadvantage on the dex save, but it doesn't look like it does actually do that, so you succeed. Pan and Theron, you both fail. Eric and Girth, you both succeed. Okay. Pan and
That's a
Theron
small
take
number.
16 damage as little
I'm
bits of
going to-
shrapnel just fly out from his body.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge?
You failed that, so yes, you would take half damage. Okay, Girth, Theron, and Lupin, you take 8 damage.
Okay.
Pan, you take 16,
Got it.
but you already did that. Okay. That is his turn. Theron.
I'm going to attempt to stab him in the eye to blind him.
Okay. I mean, good luck. He's got several of those.
Whichever's the biggest.
13 hits. Roll damage.
Not letting me roll for damage.
So
So that would be... A dagger is 1d4.
So D5.
So 1d... What? No. 1d4 plus dexterity plus 1. Oh, plus proficiency as well. You're probably proficient with daggers. You're a rogue. Of course you are.
That would be plus 5. No, plus 6.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it's a plus 1. Okay, so... 8 damage total.
And then sneak attack as well.
Yep. Add your sneak attack bonus. Very good. Roll me a strength saving throw, please. Yep,
Jesus.
just about. The dagger is nearly stuck in his body. The flesh sort of wraps around your hand as well, but then you yank it out.
I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and pull back.
Well, wise move. Also... Okay, no, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
That's it.
Okay.
Has he engulfed anyone?
he can't. Lupin is large.
No, I apologize. I did not read that correctly. That is my fault. I do apologize.
Physical contact invigorates Daniel.
21 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so
So you take
10 from him. I go back here. So on minus 11.
yes. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm dealing. That's 37 damage that just got absorbed by the wolf form.
Yeah. Wild shape again.
And,
Yeah,
and
freaking
without,
again.
not to mention without an engulf,
Okay,
because
so
you
you
were
should
large.
be
Yeah.
you should be on 11 health now, right?
No, I have to write. No, I already took that 11 away. So I'm at 21 health in my normal form.
Okay. In that case, Zenith, it's your turn.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Flanking. Which,
I don't mind.
Ooh, nice.
oops. Nope, that's gone.
Yep. Thanks to Daniel's thick hide, the weapon is now stuck in Daniel's body. You don't have your weapon anymore.
That sucks.
Wait, you've got another magic one. You've not used it. You've not used
50,
it.
55, 60, and I will get out the Rose Whip.
Mm-hmm. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Hey, Lupin.
I need to be as much to health as I can to try to just distract this thing. I'm going back to wolf form.
All right. Bring
Quick
your wolf form
question.
back out. Yes?
How is Daniel looking?
I mean, Daniel is bleeding.
Actually,
Does he still look happy that he's
Oh,
getting
he's
his
very
gifts
happy.
with us?
He is experiencing pain, and that makes him happy.
I highly doubt I doubt I can cast a spell while grappled.
No, I don't think so. Where did is your wolf out?
You deleted it, and I can't
Oh, right.
drag another one in.
Apologies.
Time to have the wolf on standby.
Right?
Yeah, because of an item that I got in one of Adrian's games, I can do what I would say 3 times per day. But this is my second use. Oh, 3 times per day. Okay,
All right.
bonus action, turn to the wolf, and trying to escape from this thing is probably not going to be helpful. I just need to keep it focused on me so you guys can kill it. I will try to bite.
By all means, bite it.
Disadvantage though.
Yep. So, and on a nat 20 as well. Oh well. Well, no. You sink your teeth into its flesh, and it barely reacts.
Do I? The disadvantage?
You manage to bite it, but it doesn't react at all. It's like it's not experiencing any pain whatsoever from this.
But
it's experiencing pain from other places, so it's happy.
Favored foe on it. Oh, okay.
Is your favorite foe constructs?
No. Favored foe is just you pick a. Unless I'm missing an extending favored foe, because I read that in.
Oh. Posh's favorite foe, not favorite enemy.
Oh, right. I apologize.
So I don't think I can use that unless I actually hit. I just have to sit here and absorb damage for a little bit.
Yep, you have to be the temporary tank. Which I'm sure you're very happy about.
No, not probably the most pleasant experience, but I think it would kill anyone else pretty quickly. So I'm done.
Very quickly. I speak from experience.
Okay.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is it Girth's
Let's
turn?
use bonk. Does a 17 hit?
Yes. 22.
22 bludgeoning damage as he smacks you against the floor again. Daniel is very determined to share the joy of pain with this wolf man. Girth?
So Girth is going to stand up for half his movement. Do you
Mhm.
measure half of 25 as 10 or 15 for me to move?
We'll say 10.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2. And is there any wounds or anything in this thing that I can see I can reach?
Are there any whats?
Like open wounds, or because I've been absorbed by it at least once. Is the fleshiness like spongy, or like what happens if I were to like punch it or something?
Any wounds that you see close up around whatever caused them, but it is still taking damage.
Almost more of an ooze than a golem.
Yeah, is it oozy enough to where I can like stick my hand in it?
If you want to get absorbed again, by all means.
Okay. Girth is going to withdraw a pinch of sulfur from his spell component pouch and begin to shout an incantation, and he's going to try to shove both his hands with the sulfur inside of the beast. And he's going to shout, "Be Esplodori Monstro!" And I will cast a level 3 fireball if I can stick my hands inside.
What are you
of him.
casting? Ouch.
I mean, yeah.
Ouch. That's...
Inside of him.
Okay.
Can
That
it
matches.
dodge being inside of it?
I'm hoping it's contained.
That matches meat to beat. So that's.
Half is 14.
That is 14 fire damage.
Does it erupt outside and burn everybody else too, or is it contained?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Hang on. Yeah, you're within 20 foot. You're within 20 foot. Oh, look at that. You're within 20 foot. Are you? I can't tell because my thing's in the way.
No.
No, you're not.
Dang, sorry guys.
Hey, so could Girth, Lupin, and Pan all make me dexterity saves? Because your friend decided to bomb you.
18.
And him. Okay, so Girth bombed himself down to 0 HP.
At least I'm not engulfed, or am I?
And the wolf as well. Oh my god.
Alright, so I take 25 then?
You take 10 damage.
10 damage into my normal form.
Yes.
So I'm down to 11.
It was a good try, Girth. Well done.
I think I'm out of ideas, guys.
If I was in my human form and could cast spells, I would use heat metal. But
Maybe retreat.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Is I think you're in your human form again.
yeah, but I think I'm grappled still. I can't.
Okay, well done, Girth. Pan.
Pan is going to... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's time for the tree.
You're bringing in the tree.
Bop.
Tree.
Tree.
Ladies and gentlemen, tree.
Hi. Tree. 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
14 points of force damage with the tree. As it turns
Ouch.
upside down, shaking, and the golden leaves kind of fall down, but it beats Daniel with the trunk of the tree.
Ouch. That hurts.
And then, guess what? I am a grave cleric, and I shout at Girth, "Now is not your time!" And I cast Spare the Dying, because grave clerics get it within a 30-foot radius.
Neat. Girth, you're no longer dying, but you're very much unconscious.
And that is the end of my turn.
Awesome. Here's where the fun begins.
I was having fun.
D6. Okay. Well. You are now engulfed, Lupin.
Yup. Hopefully I can get some healing and...
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
My constitution is 12 in human form. So +1.
Oh dear. That is 22 points of damage. You are unconscious within Daniel. You are dying.
Okay.
As Lupin is engulfed into this mass, all of you hear a loud noise.
No, that's cool. This is fine.
Theron.
I will attempt to go up to it and stab at me.
Always good. Roll for stab. That hits. Ooh, you've done some good damage. So that's 20 damage.
And then disengage to pull back.
Can you make me a strength saving throw first? Ooh, just. Your dagger very nearly gets caught in there.
And I will pull back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
So. Daniel changes.
What?
Daniel curls up into a ball. And... oof. No, you're both unconscious. Nothing happens with that. Daniel curls into a ball, and his outer skin hardens into a carapace. Daniel is not moving anymore.
I'm still stuck inside of him?
Oh yeah, you're still stuck inside of him. Zenith.
So Spirit Eye just stops death saves. It doesn't give any health or wake them up,
Spare the dying.
right?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'd like to give my greater healing potion to Girth.
Do I roll? Or just someone else?
Go ahead.
I just...
15. Take it. And then, how much did I move? It was like 5, 10, 15. Gosh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He seems unmoving, so disengage. Because I didn't make an attack this time. 50, 55, 60, and that's as far as I can get.
Okay. Okay. Lupin, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, not a death saving throw? Okay.
Hold on. Make the con save. Oh, shit. Okay. Take one failed death save
Okay.
and roll your actual death save. Okay, that's one failure, one success. Okay, Girth.
Girth is gonna wipe his face with his sleeve, getting the remaining potion that spilled over. Then he's gonna stand up, go 1, 2. Then he is going to look at the carapace, and can I see if it's like magical of some sort?
Roll Arcana. I mean, this is a construct. Its whole existence is magical.
So he's going to just slam both his hands on the edge, and then he's going to shout, "I don't know if this will work! Dissolvi Mastro!" And he will cast a level 4 Dispel Magic.
Ooh, interesting.
By level 4, so it'd be in the spell effect of a level equal or less than that of the spell.
Give me just a second. Nothing happens.
I was worried about that. That's my turn. Unless you allow a bonus action, drink a healing potion.
Go for it. I'll let you chug it.
Okay.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, whoops.
Ooh, nice.
Well, there's that. That's my turn.
Well done. Pan.
Okay, I am going
So-
to. Sorry.
No, go ahead, sorry.
Okay. Pan is going to. Is that within 15 feet? Yeah, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So Pan is going to. Her eyes are going to go from kind of the dark blue that they always are to a vibrant gold, and from out of her comes sparkling gold leaves in an aura, and she's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So
Remind me what Spirit Guardians does?
I will post it.
Thank you.
So the creature's speed is halved in the area, and when it enters in the area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn in there, must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d6 radiant damage. On a successful save, it takes half.
Okay.
I will put up an aura. Before I do that, bonus action, spare the dying on Lupin. I do not have to see him according to the spell.
Yep, that's fine. So, Lupin, you can remove both of those successes and failures. You are no longer dying, but you are still stuck inside this golem.
That's okay. Let them figure this out. I did my job. What became my job?
Okay, so Daniel has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and I wish I'd remembered that sooner. A wisdom save.
Wisdom save. My DC is 16.
Well, good news, he chose to succeed.
Okay.
For the second
So
time.
he'll only take half. Is it radiant damage?
Correct. So 6 points.
So he'll
of
only
radiant.
take 3 damage.
Unless he has resistance to radiant damage.
Oh, sorry, I was going by the first roll, the one that said 7 up above. I apologize.
Oh, sorry. We can go with that one. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to reroll.
Nope. Okie dokie. There we go. It's Daniel's turn. Hey, Lupin,
Yeah.
make me another Constitution save. Please take one death save failure. Because you're still trapped within him. You can't breathe right now. Theron?
I will attempt to run up to it and stab it with the +1 dagger.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit. Well, a
No.
natural 1 misses. Roll me a d12. Okay. Now, if only I could remember where I put my table. Bear with me. You rolled a 3. Okay. You make a wild swing, making yourself open to an attack with advantage, which is fine because he's not going to attack you.
And I guess I'll use my bonus action to disengage and pull back.
If you want to.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Zenith.
Let's see.
Oh, crap. Just realized I've been doing something entirely wrong. Sorry, what were you doing?
Girth is technically engaged with it, so I will get sneak attack. And I will take an attack with the rose whip.
That misses. It bounces off of its carapace.
Okay. That's what, I'll back up further, but that's all I got.
Okay. Lupin, death save. My dudes, you need to get him out of there.
Yes!
20. You.
So he's at 1 hit point.
Yep, you spring back to consciousness with 1 hit point, but you are
Good
still
gosh.
very much trapped within
Do I
Daniel.
get actions this turn or not?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Roll me a D100.
Come on.
No.
Ah.
Sorry, Lupin.
Dude, that was so close.
Girth.
Formed again to the wolf or healed myself or both?
The wolf would have been best. But
Well, it's Girth's turn now.
okay. Girth is going to put one palm again on the outside of the beast, and then he's gonna put his other hand on his Bluetooth headpiece thing, copper wire, and he's going to cast a message to it. And he said, "Daniel, bad! Let him go!" And I'd like to
Hey,
do
Girth,
that. Yeah.
make me an intelligence saving throw. 3d10. Please take 5 points of damage. 5 points of psychic damage as you feel this wave of anxiety wash over you. As I've just realized, I should have been doing this way earlier. I need to have an aura. What was the radius of it? It was 10 feet.
Okay, so that is an action. So I'm going to bonus action disengage as a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Go 1, 2, 3. And he's going to shout to Pan, "We have to get him out! I don't know what to do!" And that's my turn, unfortunately.
Okay. Pan.
Okay, spiritual weapon's gonna take a whack at it. That's
Mm-hmm.
a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay. For my action, I'm going to... I'm gonna run up to it.
Yep.
And
Please make me an intelligence saving throw.
5.
That is a failure. Please take 11 psychic damage as you walk into this wave of anxiety and fear.
Okay, let me do my so my spirit guardians still stay up. And I'm gonna cast inflict wounds at 2nd level. So it's a 23 to hit.
So, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god! I want to rip him open and pull Lupin out. That is
Well-
my goal, is to get Lupin out of there.
With a horrific noise, the flesh golem just dissolves into nothingness, and you manage to pull Lupin out. I step on it. I don't care. And as I pick up Lupin, I say, "It is not your time," and I'll give you 9 points of healing. Oof.
Zenith is gonna zip on over and just is there money still? Hey. Yes.
You're cutting out.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that, mate.
Sorry.
Alright, I can remove the anxiety circle now.
Shika, shika, shika,
Lupin!
shika.
Look, or Alpha! You okay?
I will be. And he, did we get him? Oh, yeah, okay. So 14 health points back to me.
Pan is going to reach down and touch Daniel and cast Gentle Repose on it.
Move over to the side and then start healing myself.
Okay. All of its remaining eyes close. You will need a few copper pieces for all of its eyes. It's got several. Let me roll to see how many eyes it has. Hang on. Do you have 16 copper pieces, Pan?
I have 16 gold pieces.
No, it does say copper. But I'll allow it.
Awesome. I will remove 16 gold pieces from my inventory and put it on its eyes.
It's got a lot of eyes.
That's fine. And then I will stand up and say, technically it's not dead. Therefore we did do the job.
Are you sure it's not dead? Seems pretty gooey to me.
Unfortunately,
Zenith, yes, you can recover your rapier.
Unfortunately, its time
Pan.
passed away. Sorry.
Pan, sorry, could you make me an Arcana check?
Arcana. 15. Not bad for a 0.
Well, it was a construct. It might have been made of flesh and blood, but it was built rather than organically made. And yeah, no, that's not coming back.
I've used pretty much all my spell slots. I got 1 second level spell left, but I'm up to almost full again. Now that he stands up, now I'm okay. Did the pack stay out and guard?
They did not venture in.
He looks around the pack. Okay.
Pan
I just
ki-
realized the dogs were sideways too, and that really annoyed me.
Pan kind of shakes her head and she says, "This thing never had a life to begin with, so its life never came to an end. However, this will preserve the corpse, which they can do what they will with it, but this will preserve the corpse for 10 days' time."
Are you gonna call him down here, or?
Shake, 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 shake.
They're not going to be happy. Really not happy.
Well, the thing almost crushed me to death.
I say
I'm
that
not happy.
Me
I
too.
agree, Alpha and Girth. I say that we head back up, tell them that we have secured it. It is in holding and awaits them.
I kind of want to just rest for a little bit before we go up there. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm worried that. I don't know. I just have a really bad feeling.
Honestly, that's why I kept one of my spell slots back from healing.
May I have my dagger back, please? I killed a Wendigo for that. She'll hold out
Here
her
you
hand.
go.
Thank you.
I give you it back.
Anything on?
Okay, so are you guys gonna take a short rest? Oh,
As creepy as it is, Girth is for that.
yeah, it looks like this corpse here, was one of the ones that they sent in to try and recontain it to begin with. He got the furthest out of all of them, in fairness, and you're pretty sure most of his blood is what's around here.
Shake, shake,
But,
shake.
yeah, that was a lot of blood. He's very dead.
Shake, shake, shake. The tree is happy to be back.
Awesome.
Shake, shake.
So, I am asking the party, are you taking a long rest? Or short rest, even. Short rest.
Yes, please.
Short rest would be nice.
Yeah.
Get spells back.
I need to roll some hit dice really bad.
Alright.
Darren will just stay on guard.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You can all do your various hit dice, if you so desire.
I said I should have done that instead of using all my healing spells, but I'll use one hit dice. Oh, maybe I
Yay, I'm back to full.
So, whilst you were all resting and recovering,
There we go. Use.
Pan,
Yes.
suddenly you hear a noise coming from your sending stone. Hello? You alright down there?
Well, it would be better if my ears weren't bleeding.
Oh, I apologize. I must have set the volume too loud when I created them. I do apologize.
Oh, I'm so glad we weren't
I just
sneaking
wanted to-
around.
I just wanted to make sure that you were all okay. You've been down there for over an hour now, and Duchess Hemsworth and I were getting worried.
The rest of the party people down have been down here for a couple days.
Well, yes, but we sent them with sending stones as well, so that we could check up on them. They didn't answer. You're the first ones who have. Have you contained Daniel?
Do we have sending stones?
He is contained.
Excellent. I'll be down there in just a second.
I checked this guy's body for a sending stone.
That body doesn't seem to have it on them.
Alright, boys. Our friend from upstairs is coming down. Anyone else? Let me know. Anyone else doesn't pass.
So after about 10 minutes, Morgan joins you in the cellar, looking distinctly disgusted and sort of shying away from any blood. Zenith, roll an investigation before we get onto this. Roll investigation, Zenith. I mean, there are plenty of various sharp implements embedded in his flesh, but nothing particularly fancy strikes your eye. Oh, hey, his eyes are covered with gold. His eyes are covered with gold coins. But you saw Pan put them there, so maybe you shouldn't take them. But that's up to you. Okay. So, Morgan comes down and he looks at the corpse and he looks back at Pan and just sighs.
Pan gets up from her seated space and goes and stands right in front of him at her full 7'2" height, staring down at him.
Look, I did not want that creature back anyway. But I was doing what Lady Hemsworth told me. As such, she will not pay you. She will not give you any gold. However, I have a personal stash of gold that I am willing to give to you. It will not be nearly as much, but I thank you for getting rid of that blasted creature, if you can call it that.
She leans down, so she's right at his face, and says, "If you can figure out how to bring constructs back, you have 10 days to do so. Therefore, he is not dead. He is in stasis. Pay us."
Why does she want that monstrosity anyways? What's she planning to do with it?
Threatening him may not be the best option. But I can certainly put the fear of the wild into our hostess if she doesn't pay us.
Am I back? Hello?
Yep, you're back.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. My voice mod, which I use as my microphone, shut itself down for some reason. Anyway. Morgan looks back up at Pan without a sliver of fear in his expression and just goes, "I'm already doing what I can. Unfortunately, when Lady Hemsworth wants an exotic creature such as this, she gets it."
And she can
But
continue.
why?
Lady Hemsworth is... He pauses for a moment and shudders. A collector of the strange. She likes things that are unusual, that doesn't belong. Why do you think she has that menagerie up there of displacer beasts and beholders and that damned aboleth?
That thing, if it
He pauses for a moment and composes himself. Sorry, didn't catch that, Lupin.
That thing, if anything, needs destroyed. It and the beholder.
Look, as much as I do agree with you, and I do, I want nothing to do with any of this, but it is my job. She pays me. And, well, I am in debt to her family, but that's not really the point here. Look, you have done a great service to me personally, and I will give you what I can from my own money. However, Lady Hemsworth is very stubborn about these things. If Daniel is dead and I cannot resurrect flesh golems, he is unfortunately dead. And he looks to Pan. No offense, madam, but he is. This is just delaying the inevitable. I appreciate everything that you have done. Truly I do. But this is kind of the end of it.
Oh,
How many of you have lockpicks?
how much can you compensate us for our trouble?
I should be able to... He sort of starts counting on his fingers, then looks at Zenith. Yes, sir?
I asked how many people have lockpicks, and he's raising his hand.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't catch that. He counts on his fingers for a little bit. I can offer you... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Okay. Yes, okay. I can offer each of you 750 gold pieces. I know it is only half as much as you would have gotten anyway, but that is literally all the money that I have. And I'm afraid I can't get Lady Hemsworth to pay you. She will refuse outright.
Pan will look back to the group.
I'm inclined to just...
Go ahead.
I'm inclined to take it and go. I don't want to be down here anymore.
We have two options. We take it and go, or we threaten Lady Hemsworth. And I've got a couple ideas about that, if that's the idea we choose.
We do have several rogues in the party. Sneaky.
I don't like what you're insinuating, sir.
I just mean, like, sneak away without her getting mad.
I don't think she'd be too happy if somehow other creatures in her menagerie's cage got lockpicked.
No. Morgan looks right at Lupin and just goes, no, absolutely not. We are not letting any of those things out again.
That's part of the intimidation.
Again.
Look. If you would like to wait down in the entrance for just a bit, I will go and attempt damage control with Lady Hemsworth. Well, no. I'm not a bodyguard, I'm a butler. I buttle, sir.
Right, you children.
Fine. Go try to curry favor. You have 10 days to bring this back. Whether she chooses to do so or not, that is not our responsibility. It is still maintained.
Very well. I shall be back. Yeah, I shall be back in a few minutes. If you would care to make your way to the stairs. And he jogs off.
Come along, tree.
Where do we go? What do these do? He holds the gems. There are 4 of them specifically cut in a specific way.
Oh, sorry, you. 2 seconds. Lupin, you're asking Morgan that, right?
Yeah.
May I take a look?
Look, yes.
He examines the crystal that you have and just goes, I have no idea what this is. It's a. Well, I know what it is. It's a gemstone, but if it has a purpose, I'm afraid I don't know it. I think it's just a gemstone. Perhaps some of the adventurers had it on them. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All the exact same shape. And they were laying downhill. But oh well.
Alright.
Come along, tree. No, leave the dog alone. Silly tree.
And
Wants to play fetch.
Theron investigate that room again.
This, which room?
The one with the dead end.
If you want to, go ahead.
Just gotta find it again. Something's bugging me about it. Can I investigate it?
By all means, roll investigation.
Hi.
Hey, it's a dead end.
Aw. Poor guy.
Killed. Daniel was in the bathroom.
Okay. So as you all reconvene near the bottom of the stairs, you all hear some. You hear some pretty loud arguing coming from up the stairs. Coming from down the stairs, up the stairs. Look, madam, they did what they could. I don't care if they did what they could. I wanted that thing alive. Look, madam. No, I will have none of this. They are not getting paid. They did not do what I asked them to do. Madam, please listen to me. You go back down there and you tell them I am not giving them a single copper piece. Yes, madam.
Zenith, dear. Pan will flag Zenith down. Would you mind going and retrieving my 16 gold? Because apparently we're not getting a single copper. So that is not necessary. Thank you.
Morgan walks back down the stairs and gives you guys an apologetic shrug. I did my best. I truly did, but
Zoom, zoom.
when Lady Hemsworth gets this idea into her head, she will not get rid of it. She wanted that thing alive.
What's more of the story that you're telling us? These men were killed way over here before Daniel was way in the back. These strange gemstones that all look exactly the same.
Look, I explained to you already that I've got no idea about those gemstones. As for the original case, Daniel was kept in the room beside us. He gestures to the room down the little corridor. I'm not sure how he managed it, but he must have somehow squeezed through the gaps, which I would think would be impossible for a creature of his size, but I mean, I guess when you don't have bones, it's a bit easier to move.
the tree shakes aggressively at him. Shaka, 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 shaka. Not happy with his attitude.
Girth is going to start going up the stairs.
Okay, Morgan won't stop you. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. So quick question for the DMs who do this regularly. How do you put one character onto a certain page?
It should be one of our names here where the 3 lines are, and then you drag it to a different page.
Ah. Oh, that's cool.
Can you say that again? I don't know how to do that. There's one of the 3 lines.
Yeah, if you go down to someone's avatar or where their names are at the bottom, like there should be like 3 lines on the left side of their little gray tag. And if you're the DM and you have the screens open for the different pages, you can drag one player to a different map.
Oh. Cool. Learn something new.
Yep. So, Girth, you pop up there and we'll get to you in just a minute. Yep. Morgan.
Pan pockets the gold and starts at the stairs,
Yeah.
making no reference to the fact that she had the gold removed from the thing's eyes.
Yeah, Morgan sort of gathered that one. Before you start really leaving, I would not recommend talking to Lady Hemsworth. She is in quite a disagreeable mood. You all heading up?
Taking my tree.
Okay. I'll pop you all out.
Go, but he was following in the behind.
Let me just pop you all over. There you all are.
Would I get there before the butler?
The butler will be walking up alongside most of you. And for the record, he would have his eye on most of you.
Miss Duchess.
Especially Farron and Zenith. What is it?
I think you can still make the golem alive again, but it's currently down.
Get out of here. Get out.
Girth,
All of you,
Girth,
leave.
Don't talk to somebody whose time is so soon. It'll just make you sad on the day it arrives. Let us go. And Pan will leave after that statement.
I would like to point at the Duchess and cast Mousy.
Okay.
My cat liked that.
$15.
She passes. I'm going to then, unless I'm...
No, you aren't.
Disengage
No, you aren't.
and run. What?
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit. DM, I've been keeping my tree out for just flavor. Do I get it for this fight? Or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Girth, you have a turn.
Okay. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a break for the entrance. And then if I can, move and then action to dash.
Yeah, go ahead. So you're zipping the hell out of there.
Yep.
Okay. You are removed from the turn order. It is Morgan's turn. Morgan yells at you all, "Get out now!" As does the Duchess. Both are stood up and they are shouting at you to get the hell out.
If you want.
Initiative over.
That was my idea, but I can't do it.
Initiative over. They are yelling at you to get out. They are not attacking. You have the option to do this peacefully.
I tried, but she.
Pan's gone. Pan and her tree are gone. She's leaving. She said her piece. She's leaving.
Lupin would stay by the door there to make sure every one of his companions got out before leaving, but he is going over to the door.
Okay. Lupin and the group, are you leaving? Lupin and the pack, even?
He is standing here, but he is not leaving yet. He is watching the others.
Zenith, Theron. What are you two doing? And please, God, don't do anything stupid.
I don't know, letting some of this stuff out would I think be fun.
We could do that, then use a bonus action to hide.
Yeah.
They are watching you like hawks, though.
Yeah, they are pointing at you, pointing at the door, and both of them are shrieking at you to get the fuck out. Not
Dude,
even any honks this time. They want you to get the
what
fuck
are they
out.
gonna do after that?
None of them care for your deceptions. They are not going to make an insight check to see through it. They don't care. They want you out.
Before I leave, I'm
Theron.
gonna look at her and say, "You are incapable of being a leader."
Ooh.
And then I'm leaving.
Okay.
He will just look at them, close the door. I am going to try just intimidating them with a look, but just as he closes the door, and then we'll leave.
Alrighty then.
He'll give him a 24 intimidating look, and then just
That's pretty intimidating. You find yourselves. You make your way back to the Dungeon Delvers Guild on foot, because they're not going to give you a carriage ride after that malarkey.
Well,
I
if
guess
any
the
of
dungeon. Nothing.
if any of you ever end up in Medusa's Smile, come by the graveyard.
been a while since I've been
After,
down there.
after about an hour of you being back at the guild, Morgan walks in. And he gathers all of you. He sort of gestures to an empty table and tries to gather all of you around.
Pan stays at the bar.
The pups are outside playing, probably, but he's inside.
Oh, hello.
Don't
Long
be so
time
foolish.
no see.
Don't be so foolish. I wouldn't. Look, he takes out 5 bags of gold and puts them on the table. This is what I promised you from earlier. I am not happy about what you tried to do.
She deserved it.
Regardless of that, I'm still not happy. But I did make a promise. Here is your 750 gold for each of you. And let us hope we don't need your services again. And he leaves.
Pan would pick up her money, follow him outside, and chuck it at him to hit him in the back of the head.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Is it a dex-based weapon?
It is an improvised dex-based weapon which you do not have proficiency in unless you have proficiency with improvised weapons.
11 to hit him in the back of the head with
He
his
turned.
money.
His AC is 12. He turns around and he catches it in one hand.
Good. Now use that to put it towards your debt. You deserve a lot better. Your tea is too fine to be under the mercy of her. And she'll turn around and walk inside.
You will stand by the door watching this, and it's like, no, we're coming months back. Me and a friend of mine liberated another menagerie. Have you heard of Korpsky?
No.
Who's he talking to? Morgan.
He's saying this to the guy.
Oh, Morgan.
Yeah, like, have you heard of Korpsky? What happened to him could happen to you. Could happen to you as well. Be careful of those creatures.
Look. Morgan sort of sighs and rubs his temple. In my opinion, this was the best outcome. I wanted that thing dead, like I mentioned. But look. Thank you. And then he leaves.
Girth is just going to order a mead and a big turkey dinner and sit at the bar and just eat.
Sounds like a plan.
Big turkey dinner. You gonna put butter with it, or butter beer?
Yep.
Okay, so Theron and Pan go to Guildmaster Takarov.
Yep. We will report what we saw. And
Guildmaster Takarov, please respond appropriately. Surprise,
He
Adrian, you're
responds.
playing 2 characters.
Guildmaster Takarov thanks them, tells them that the guild will respond appropriately, and tells them that he's got a meeting and they need to leave the office.
Okay. So, Lupin, Theron, Girth, and Zenith, are you all keeping your gold?
Yeah.
Theron's pretty poor, so yes.
Alrighty.
If any of you ever want to see a real menagerie, in Tess, on the animal sanctuary to the west of here. I think it's west. No, east. Yeah.
Sounds very pleasant.
After this adventure, anybody know a place I can get a magical weapon that's preferably not crazy expensive?
Miles is a good smith in town. I don't know if he does magical things. I believe there's some crafters down in Medusa's Smile. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I might gonna need to buy something too.
You can always go kill a
Righty.
Wendigo. Pan says very casually as she's gathering up her stuff.
All right.
Well, you guys all were really good. Maybe sometime I'll invite you over to my flat for like a lunch or something, and we'll reminisce of this crazy Duchess.
Tea would be lovely.
All righty.
I might make a return. to-
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo.
That thing was scary.
Oh my god, I can't believe we won.
Thank you for letting us have gold.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
That was
I
like edge of the seat. Oh.
You have no idea how scared I was when I took Girth down in like 2 hits. I was like, shit, is this thing too powerful?
No, that was a good balance of like fighting nervousness and stressfulness. That was really good. I haven't had a good fight like that in a long time, and I'm really glad I brought Pan over Zalana. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I was trying to do everything I could with my prepared spells, and it's like, yeah, none of that was working.
Oh man.
Yeah, I really wanted to go, yeah, he can't be affected by polymorph when you were talking about turning him into a frog, but I was like, oh, no, they wouldn't know that.
Oh man.
Whew.
That was great. Jay, thank you so much. Everybody, this was a blast. This was a lot of fun. But I think it's time we say goodbye to YouTube.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
a good night.
Goodbye.
See you in the
Thank
next
you for
one.
joining us,
Woof, 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 woof.
Bye YouTube.
dogs.